Alright, welcome back.
You.
Rowan, get out. You're dead. Rock's falling you, you're dead. Roll a new character. It can't be a pixie. Moving on.
But that was my fallback character.
Yeah, I know.
Pixie sword mage.
I brought in Rowan 2.
Rowan's identical twin brother that no one knew about. Moen. God damn it, Mark.
Good old Moen, we love that guy. He's so cool.
You are.
So much better than that lame ass Rowan.
We love you, Moen.
You're the best. Why weren't you around before?
Alright. Last we left off, you guys had defeated the first mate.
Oh, wait, is Moen half Warforged?
No, Rowan is not half Warforged.
No, Moen.
No.
Not dead.
Not yet. Damn it.
He's too dense to die.
That's true.
He wouldn't realize he was dead. No, you should have that feat where you keep fighting.
Curses, I have the wrong book. So I don't have the notes as to what the name of the first mate was.
What's your face?
Be dead soon.
Oh, that means we get the name of the character.
No.
That's a SRAM.
Where's
She
the
hasn't had
small...
SRAM.
Where's the small booklet? I need the small book. Small black book.
This isn't working.
Put it.
Oh,
Was it like on the side
It
here?
was on the table.
Yes, that too, but...
Huh?
It was on the table. Anyhow, last you left off, you had defeated the first mate soundly with
Let's get down.
her minions.
Yeah. Well, I've got good what? 66, 12, 18 of the crew.
18 of the crew, yeah.
Color.
But they were
Like Nox.
they weren't exactly difficult to dispatch. After you did so, you asked her to bring you to the ship.
Enitruff?
Yes.
Jen loves her Enitruff.
I'll just wait for Trish to get back, I guess.
Berserker.
Yes. That should have it.
Why is it a shovel?
Because that's one of their weapons.
A shovel?
Yeah.
Exactly.
I don't bother with my shovel anymore.
That's what Jim is right now. Or it's one of his main characters.
A female?
No, it's a dude. Females have tits.
This dude looks like he has tits.
No, it's a dude.
If it's a male craw, then yes, it looks like a chick.
No, it's the Sakurai. He's shirtless, he's a dude.
One.
The chicks in this game have big fucking tits, so yeah.
They do.
It's Waku. Everything has big
It's
tits.
French.
Yep.
Yes, it's French.
He's missing
Big.
Oh,
Has
okay.
big
Well,
hips.
I saw there and... Okay.
Yeah, no, it's shoulder.
I was going home to
Shoulders
my
up,
life.
boobs, George.
Why is it got
Blood.
black?
It's blood.
It's black. Why is it?
Because they're black-blooded. They like pain.
It's blood tattoos.
They like
Anyway,
pain.
I'm gonna have to give it another name. I'm gonna give it the name of...
Thorns on the belt.
They like pain.
Name of...
The first
My
mate.
first mate.
The first mate will be her name. No.
Smee.
No. Let's give it Yurini.
Sure, that sounds good.
I have the wrong book, so we're gonna go with that.
Underrater.
No, that's actually
They
the
use different masks to different
different
attacks.
one. So,
This book?
no, that's the same one. I put it there. It's okay. We'll just go with Yurimi. So, Yurimi is offering to bring you to the captain, and
Offering, no, we beat her in submission. She's
Offering.
taking us there.
Offering, yes.
offering.
She's accepted our offer of parlay.
Yes,
We should have started with that, didn't we?
you could have.
I don't think we really got the opportunity.
That's okay. We'll use
Rowan
on the
wouldn't have
captain.
thought of that. I'm sorry.
We'll use
No.
on the captain. It's all good.
So, you know, what are you going to do? She's kind of on the ground with her hands up, and you've got weapons at her.
Yeah, no, I offered her a hand to...
Well,
Yeah, she helped her up. She was helping her up with the
would not be
animals.
her honorable to strike down an unarmed foe.
She's taking us to the captain
Why are you wearing Imperial armor
because
from
he's an
like
Imperial.
40 years ago?
It's ironic.
Because his dad was. He's doing it to piss off all the Imperials in town.
I don't know what ironic means.
No,
Yes.
it really doesn't. Don't make him think.
He's trying to make
It's
a
not his
statement
strong suit.
about how old and
Armor makes its own statement.
is.
Yes, in so many ways. Let's go.
Fortune cookies want me to get laid tonight.
What?
Good times.
Well, first it's you have an unusually magnetic personality in bed, and then there is you have an unusual talent for success in bed.
I'm gonna give Jim my fortune cookie.
You already seen this one.
Yes.
I know. Moving on.
But you need it.
So yes. So Yurimi is, she's cowering as much as she can to try and avoid getting skewered.
From the trailer.
Don't worry.
She doesn't need to cower. She can be your new friend.
You're not from around here, are you?
No, she's not.
We're all good in here now, yeah.
We're all friends here.
Let's blow this
I
reactor.
stole my weapon and help her up.
She's already outgrown.
Take
We're
us to your
already
leader.
blocking the-
There it is.
Take us to your
You want to see Joza, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is that your leader?
Seriously,
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yes, Rowan, we came here to see Josie.
Yeah.
Okay, then yes.
I still don't remember why.
All
Came here
right.
to see her because your mom's a bitch.
Yeah, we've been meaning to before actually dealing with all the stuff from his mother.
She
We wanted to see Josie before that. Why?
I don't know. There was something else we were chasing her down for, but I don't remember it. More what?
Yes, her mother is a cat. That doesn't stop her from being a bitch. I know what you're getting at, Rowan, but that doesn't stop her from being a bitch.
I'm confused.
Can I go now?
No!
Just
Are you gonna take us?
Who the hell do you think you are? No! Bring it to your captain!
Yumi, sit. Lead the way.
All right. She walks you through a few bad parts of town, we'll call it. The lower tiers are full of seedy individuals and places. To a point that you get to the port, and there are a few ships that are docked, and one of them looks a little worse for wear, but it's got the flag of the...
Cat paw.
Along the way, if anyone salutes me ironically, I salute back proudly.
No one saluting. You get a lot of sneers.
You're the ballsiest wolf in town, wearing that armor.
Now that you
Apparently
guys are
that one hole there.
deep in the bad place, George, roll your insight.
Every sneer I salute. I roll crap for insight.
You don't have insight.
Exactly.
And he rolled a 7.
12 plus 14, 26.
Nice.
Altros, as you're walking, you notice that a lot of these shipmates have a different colored aura.
Black
That's odd.
tinged.
No,
Purple tinged.
no. Green.
What was
What's
green
green?
again?
Nature spirits.
They're Hinayoke?
Holy
Nope.
fuck, the aura's tie-dyed.
Yumi
Oh
sounds
my god, I'm smoking way too much stuff
They
on these
aren't
auras.
Hinayoke?
They're not
Yumi's
Hengeyoke,
not
no.
eating
What are they?
brownies with your
They're
spirits,
spirits.
you know.
Can't help it.
That have taken actual form and are doing manual labor.
Corporeal form?
Corporeal form spirits.
Holy fuck, they can do that?
Yeah. If they get powerful.
Only he has noticed this. Bro would have no clue.
You might have noticed they had a green glow to them, but
You wouldn't know
what
the
green
green
glow
glow
that
means.
meant.
Yeah. He's
And
like,
he
yeah,
must be
Christmas.
keeping his eyes
The
on the
world's so
fox
weird
tail.
nowadays.
The world is a strange place.
So yes, Altros makes
So
this
happy.
discovery when you guys are on the dock. Well played, sir. Well played.
Right.
You walk up the gangplank to the main ship's...
I'm just trying to calculate what it would take for a spirit to take corporeal form like that.
You've only read certain things, and they're really powerful spirits, or they generally have some kind of backing to allow them
No,
to get
let's do
corporeal.
that. He was a spirit. He was a corporal spirit that we saw.
Yeah, but he was effing huge.
No,
Yeah,
no,
now he's
that
effing
means he was-
huger.
No,
everybody
that means
believed
he was
in
a
his
little
power.
spirit, and Yumi inspired him.
Yeah.
Corporeal
He was
form?
running
Yes, he did.
labor
Yeah.
then.
They were back
So
in...
Rowan sees his father with spirit vision on.
So yes, you've arrived on the deck of the ship, and a very familiar figure is just lounging on one of the chairs that have been set up for her. She's not facing you or anything. She's just waiting with some, we'll call it fruit juice in one of the glasses in her hand.
Does it smell
Yeah.
sweet?
Sure.
Sweet.
She's younger than us, isn't she?
Yes.
Yes, she's my younger sister.
You shouldn't be drinking that. You're far too young for this stuff.
No, me telling.
Haven't seen me in a long time, have you, Josie?
Josie doesn't seem to react right off the bat when the fruit juice is taken from her.
Take a step back.
She gets up, kind of gives you the once-over, pans to the rabbit,
Hi.
who waves enthusiastically, looks to Altros, looks to the
Who
wolf.
doesn't even look at her, still.
Yeah. Looks to the wolf, who is...
Following the fruit juice.
And then finally to Tony. What are you doing here?
Yeah, not exactly an original choice.
Did you run away too? About time! I thought you'd give that old man the boot years ago!
Oh, he left a while ago.
What do you mean he left? Got drunk and just wandered out of town? Finally! Hope he fell down a hole
Got
somewhere.
sober.
Now I know you're lying. You were never good at lying, sis.
She knows nothing of what your dad really is.
I love what you're wearing. Completely big change from the homespun, good little girl that stayed back to take care of
Trust me,
Daddy.
I'll be fixing this as soon as I can, as soon as Mother stays on my head long enough.
She woke the baby.
Where's it? 1 second. Pause.
Pause.
You recording?
We're recording.
And we're back with the baby now put back to sleep. I'll try and keep my voice down. Ha, ha,
I don't think a fifth of gin to do it.
yes. And it was actually whiskey. Moving on.
Call child services.
Get up there. Really? You gotta do that here?
Yeah.
I give her whiskey.
And now?
I give her some rum.
At least, I'm doing
God, she's been double dosed.
at least I'm doing it with my pants on.
That's true.
She'd be grateful.
So back to where we were.
With that lovely image.
Joseph was making comments about
Point.
a certain someone's wardrobe.
Yeah, and my response had been, well, no, I'll be fixing it, I'll be changing it properly once Mother stays out of my head long enough.
I don't know if you know this, but Mother's dead. She never came home, remember?
Yeah, that doesn't mean much. And besides, when does black magic ever keep someone from...
I don't know. That would be your specialty, not mine.
A, I've been in your bedroom. Bullshit.
Oh, that was just you full enthusiasm.
Oh, those were hers?
Yes. I
You
warned
need
you that
help.
was her. I warned you that was her room when you were trying to
Wow.
escape via it.
The shaman is insulting. That's pretty harsh.
The one with all the cute dolls?
The weird effed up dolls.
Didn't you talk about my dolls? First off, the rest of you better keep a civil tongue, or else I will have you removed from my ship. It's my ship, after all.
You're the only one allowed to curse.
You damn right I'm allowed to curse.
What?
Spoken like a true spoiled brat.
I swiped the fruit juice while Jimmy's distracted to make the comment and take a sip off it.
So, what are you doing here exactly?
I was gonna drink that.
Why are you on my ship? Are you coming to join my crew? Because I gotta tell you, I don't need little good girls on my ship.
Aww.
A, you don't remember Yumi very well then.
I wouldn't put her on my ship, I'd lose all my profits.
This is very true.
Yes.
What do you have in your treasure world anyway?
Speaking of that,
You're not going
was
there.
something of interest. What was that item you guys wanted? We're tying up that her.
The amulet
The
from the...
lion amulet? Yes.
Since when do you ransack monasteries?
Well, when the portals are down, gotta ransack something on the coast.
Rowan grabs you.
21 stealth.
Portals?
27 perception.
Can't quite distract me.
You watch Yumi going,
The portals were down?
Hey, Yumi. Bring back some drinks.
huh? Guards! Two people stand in front of the doorway.
At least
They're
I know the treasure room is
officers.
now.
It's in the ship.
Is that fruit juice? And can I have some?
If you must know, that's wine from one of the recent places we've raided. Some monkery, monastery, tower thing.
Oh, not again.
Aspire, one might say.
Yeah, Spire, that's it. It was empty.
Crap.
We ransacked the living the living spirits out of that place. I mean, seriously, there was no one there, so...
Josie?
Monk.
Yeah, Monk.
Give her the wine back.
Where did it come from?
That's pretty weak stuff, anyways.
Oh, a little bit from
Lion's
the
Spire.
north. There was a spire on the edge of a cliffside. They're all on the edge of a cliffside, always looking northeast for some stupid reason.
It's the most zen.
So there's
Yes,
Spire.
north. He's slow or something. You gotta get yourself a better boyfriend, seriously.
Hers, actually.
He's also part mountain. That's her boyfriend.
That is not.
Totally is. Chicken at your ass again.
Badgers? Really? I knew you had something for the short and stout, but...
Speaking of, where's our token human?
Hey-oh.
With us.
Miles is with us. He's here.
Shadow looks at Miles. Yeah, and?
Much better looking than that one. Anyway, Mother's left.
Do you take a human over a Henga Yoke?
How the hell do you know what a human is?
Yeah.
How do you not know what a human is when you're here? Haven't you noticed? Half my crew's human.
What's
No,
Miles'
I'm pretty sure
reaction?
she wasn't paying that.
Miles is just like,
So
this
humans
is normal?
glow green?
No.
Spirit.
What?
No, it's not. No, what wasn't
No.
humans who were glowing green. It was other creatures.
Oh, there's a shaman on the ship now? That's bad luck, you know that? I could have you tossed overboard just to make the gods happy.
Trust me, he's not that much of a shaman.
Yes, he is. You're mean.
Can I go through the list of stuff that we keep getting
You're
sad for the fact he can't
mean.
do? Like, you know, we still don't have a message home about
Ultros
any of
is
these
a
updates,
good
like the
shaman,
Fomorians,
as
like
far
the
as that stuff
Guardians,
goes.
like any of the other fucked up shit we've been dealing with.
Do you seriously want to tell Oba?
Do you want our town to end up dealing with it without us?
Do you want to wake the baby again?
She's at the door.
Yeah, she's not going to go into sleep. She hears us. It's just the way it's going to go.
Tried.
She'll go back to bed. Or she'll cry for the rest of the night.
She'll cry for the rest of the night.
Probably. What do you want to do?
I don't fucking know.
We'll continue going. Sorry, Zozo, you're invisible right now.
Well, she's behind the door. Of course she's invisible.
She'll probably go back to sleep. She just
It
has,
should be seen, not heard. Wait.
Heard, not seen?
I'd like to put her to bed, but we're going to be making noise anyhow. In the future, we might have to set up downstairs or something. She's at the age when something's happening that she wants to be around. Anyhow,
Like a cat.
pretty much. So,
I
yeah.
make them cat. Oh no.
Joseph just threatened to throw Altros overboard.
But we
I
like
insulted
Ultros.
him.
What do I remember about her?
She was a troublemaker. Worse than Yumi, because Yumi wanted to steal stuff and do not good things, whereas this one wanted to just knock over barrels to see what would happen.
So she was unrefined.
Yes.
Mischievous.
Are you just going to give her milk?
Sounds like me before I found the monastery.
Yeah, she might still be a little bit hungry, so Ali's going to give her some milk and try and put her to bed. Yep, so, what are you doing, in Fuku's rest?
We were looking for your mom.
Quite literally, she possessed the Emperor here. She might not be around, but her spirit still definitely is. And since one is disappearing, you didn't get shit. You disappeared years ago, and you're clearly still out here.
Well, yeah. I ran away from home for a reason. Who wanted to be near that drunkard all the time?
So why would that not apply to generations above us? What use would we have in that town?
What, Mom?
Yeah.
I don't know. I just know that a long time ago someone set up the portals, and we use them for raiding.
Portals?
The monk portals?
Monk portal? What do you... No. Don't you know anything?
Like the one in what used to be Dad's lab?
Dad had a lab?
Never mind. Had.
Anyhow. If you want, I can show you how it works, but that means you have to come along raiding for one of these things. So I don't take any layabouts on my ship.
On one hand, everybody will go on the fight. On the other hand, you
Not
don't
alone.
want me to deal with that, nor the Imperial.
No, it's not that hard of a thing. We're just going to hit one of the small farming communities, pick up whatever they've got, and come back.
Aww.
And that, there's also that. We're headed east. But,
You're as far east as you're going unless you plan on going out to sea.
Did you say there was a spire to the northeast?
To the north, yes. If you want to go northeast, you have to follow the river. Or the ocean.
We're just gonna head to where Sugai is. Because we need to go fix that problem.
Who's
no, prior to
Sugai?
that.
A boyfriend? Ex-boyfriend?
Hell no!
A skeleton
He's,
got a skeleton got
spirit-
killed.
He's a meanie.
Less from
No.
your spirit.
He's a spirit that I kind of empowered in the past, and now he's more powerful after I kicked him and he became water.
Yes, you
That was all after I killed him.
After Rowan killed, yes.
With the Rowan spirit.
in character.
Here. Yeah. Face palm, pause. Allie's gonna go take care of the... Alright, so we're in the basement now. Zoe should be able to get some sleep now.
Yeah,
And-
no longer waking the baby.
Last we left off from the pause, to remind you all, you were all just talking with Joza and having a wonderful time about it. And everyone loved her and she was an amazing NPC. Moving on.
No, that's not what happened at
Oh,
all.
it's not? Okay,
Joe's is totally off. Oh, wait, what?
She pillaged
Really?
a monastery.
an empty monastery. Toads.
But
It
she
had
had
people
wine.
at one point.
Yeah.
But she had fruit juice.
That wasn't juice.
So yes, what do you all want to say? Don't all speak at once.
What?
How long has she known about humans?
How long has she known?
About-
Ever since I got here. You don't know anything about Fuku's Rest, do you?
No,
No.
Fuku what?
the place we're in.
My dice are next to you. There you go.
Okay, anyway, we're pirates. We accept everyone. We don't have any prejudices.
But the Empire doesn't know. Well, sorry. As far as I know, the Empire doesn't know about humans.
Why would they? They stay in a little northern wall and we have our fun out here.
Yeah, well, we have plenty of prejudices.
Uh,
That's good, right?
No, it isn't.
Damn!
the humans are on the island now.
No.
They have an army.
Taken over Heartsong.
Well, no,
Why do
no,
I care?
no,
Heartsong
no.
was abandoned anyway.
Yeah, they,
No good, dirty
they just
food.
marched into an abandoned place, much like her in a monastery.
Poor monasteries.
Why do I care? We raid the humans. It just makes sense for them to come looking for whoever's raiding them.
Do
Apparently,
they know it's
I
the
turned to
walking,
Miles.
talking
I turned to
animals?
Miles. Like, was this expedition looking for pirates?
Miles is on jury like, no, we just found a landmass that was connected to ours and we went exploring. I mean, there's always been pirates hitting our settlements on the shore. It's just a fact of life.
Yeah, ours too.
Now,
The fact
now
that
I'm
they're
kind of
connected is
rethinking
new.
the whole thing of sea demons and sea dogs all being talked about. I
Yeah,
wonder
they
if
might
it's
have
true.
literally been dogs.
Yeah.
Like,
We thought they were using
clearly
colorful
cat.
language. But, yeah,
the
I don't know.
the human.
First I hear this.
Yeah, the human. So I turned back to Josie saying, "Well, the humans are now exploring our Henioke Island."
So if they come to Fuku's Rest, we'll give them a bloody lip and leave.
She probably
Don't
would.
think you understand how the humans work.
I don't need to. We have ships, we have portals, we don't need them.
Yeah,
Sweetie, she
they
doesn't-
have special weaponry that would run you through in an instant.
Like this?
No.
No,
better than that.
I think she means she has ships.
You
They don't
do
need to
this.
stay here.
Yeah.
They aren't locked to this spot, right?
She's a
No, it's just the easiest port to make. It's a little
Yeah.
pirate haven.
If they
I mean, it
want-
used to be an imperial outpost, and then, well, you know, Mom came by.
Still a problem. On a list of problems, frankly. The original reason we were coming east. What would you happen? Do you happen to know anything about masked people taking over?
That sounds like inland trouble, not pirate trouble.
Supposedly it
Sorry.
came from this direction. And this place wouldn't think twice about black magic user walking through.
Well,
Clearly Mom was at home here, apparently, so...
there was someone asking about mind control magic at some point.
That's it. That's the bunny.
That's the one.
Bunny. No, it's
Looks at Hizumu.
looked more like a really fat, furless. I don't even know what to call it. Had a weird nose.
That sounds like Bunny McDouchebag.
Everything sounds like Bunny McDouchebag to you guys.
It's true.
Mid boss?
No.
Was one of Mom's servants. It's taken a few different forms. Actually, it seems to have a few different
Out of
lives
character,
simultaneously.
the masks have nothing to do with your mother.
Aware.
But she's still hanging it on Mom because
At
she has
this
issues.
point, why
That's the
not?
thing to
So you
do.
can hang everything on Mom.
What exactly? Why are you bothering me right now? I just came back from a lengthy tour. I just want to sit in my riches and have my wine.
You have your wine. I gave it back to you.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
You drank it.
I took a sip off it, said it was weak, and handed it back to her.
Then she clearly can't handle this.
Neither could you.
Of course I could. It's not weak.
I've seen how you handle your...
Well, Ron, just drank your wine.
Fuck. Worst liquor tolerance of anybody.
He's a mountain!
You look just like your father.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And just as smart.
Yeah, worse.
He's worse.
Offer my rum flask. What do you want for that amulet that you brought back from the monastery?
Amulet?
You're selling it through such and such, I don't remember his name offhand, through the bear.
The guy at the inn.
The spotted leopard.
And the
I could give it to you, but you'd have to help me out.
with...
I kind of owe the governor a favor or two, and maybe I could have you guys paid back for me.
Of what nature?
Oh, just a fetch and grab. That's it.
Smash
You remember
and
doing that?
Good old fetch.
Sneaking
Supply
into
mission
places
for the
and grabbing
Imperial
stuff.
Governor?
Governor?
A supply mission for the local Imperial Governor?
Yes.
Sweet, we're in.
Yes, he is that easy to manipulate.
He really is.
I'm not even going to roll in insight.
I don't mind. I actually do owe a favor. I know it's unheard of. I'm just so amazing.
I kind of arch the eyebrow and saying, Imperial Governor?
They have an imp. It's oddly closed
Do you
during
really
the day, but
want to try to tell
It's
him
a bar.
Do you really want to tell him otherwise, Altros? Seriously?
How about you guys argue later and you get this favor that I owe off my back?
What did you do that you need to have a favor for?
It's not what I did, it's who I had killed. It's a small thing.
So who'd you have killed for such a small thing?
The original captain.
Does this surprise you at all?
Mutiny.
So,
So were you the first mate, or did you kill them too?
oh, well, I was the first mate
She
in many
kills
ways.
people. She loots monasteries. She's a bad person.
I told you
makes
that
you
before we ever
A
came
bad
here.
guy.
Because she is bad guy doesn't mean she's
Bad guy.
Well,
Not
you
to make
know
me
we're
bad
coming
guy.
to do the favor for you.
Oh, I'll introduce you. I mean, I have old Akashis here better than anyone else.
Sure, why not?
Does that name ring a bell with anybody?
No.
Hell no.
Without even bothering to check, no.
All right.
what's your new?
She looks at Jeremy. You watch the ship. If it's not here when I come back, I'm taking out your liver. And she walks off.
How would you take out her liver if she left at the ship?
Oh, I have ways.
Is the first mate a human or an Henioke?
Thank you. Okay.
Henioke.
The humans stay on the ship, clearly.
Well, no, they were apparently walking around port.
Alright. So, what do we have to do?
Well, you're
Well,
going to see the governor.
clearly would be odd because otherwise, Miles Payne
Whose
would
house
be
is-
in the tavern.
There.
True. Because he did.
In the sun?
Because
No,
At the top of
at the top of the frickin' Fuku's rest. At the head of the chair.
I never know with you sometimes. You have to point to the sun. It's
She
kinda
leads
crazy.
you all the way up. It's a long walk. And now that people are actually milling about and not just cleaning out the drunks out of the slums, you do notice that there are some tree people walking around, some strange-looking earth people, right?
Any
Earth
Ursine?
okay. One or two Ursine are noticeable. It's kind of one of those strange, surreal situations where you're actually even those that don't have spirit vision can see spirits walking around in clothing.
They're
This is a place of
corporeal.
blasphemy.
how well do you know any of the Ursine in town?
Oh, old Bear Butt, the barkeeper that runs the Imp Bar. He's been here for as long as I can remember.
I'm not sure this.
We just call him
place
Bear
is
Butt. He hates it. It's
I
hilarious.
don't understand why.
I can understand, Josie. Yeah.
No, you should see, because when he came in, he got in a fight and he kind of got shaved and hasn't really grown back properly. It's hilarious. Has to wear pants. It's hilarious. I love it. Anyhow, we're going up. She reaches the governor's estate. It looks ramshambled completely in shambles like everywhere else. It looks like they really don't have a maintenance crew or people that work diligently to make sure this place is nice and
Imperial.
rustic. And she doesn't bother knocking on the door. She just opens it. Agashi, I got some folks who are willing to do my favor for you. So, a woman in a very long robe walks out. She's rather fine looking, we'll say.
Gator across my shoulders.
Descriptions.
Descriptions of
The person. Akashi.
Akashita, actually. She says.
Is she a cheetah?
No, she's not a cheetah. She's Akashita, you jackass. She actually is a doe.
Okay.
A deer?
This is
No.
Female
A
deer.
female deer.
She's just a doe.
Is she also a
really
deer?
not that loud on the
Yes.
recording.
No, you're not. You're on a corner, hence you are the furthest from the
No, I mean all of the waves have been
That's-
relatively
They're
small.
not, they're not spiking, that's fine.
That's fine. If it spikes, it hurts the ears. If it doesn't spike, I can play with the levels. So anyhow, Akashita is a doe. She is white in color. She has no spiritual horns, for those of you who can see it. But she walks with a certain kind of elegance and danger, because you can see two
So wait,
scabbards
does
across
she
her
or
back.
does she not have spiritual horns?
She does
No.
not have spiritual horns.
So not alley horns.
She's just an actual albino deer. She's not a spiritual deer from the Great White Stag.
She looks at you all and goes, "So you're here to help with the portals?"
Guess.
Sure.
Portals? Link?
We're working.
There's an old, what did she call it? Experimental chamber, a little bit to the south of here, that I need a few people to go and get and return some of the old magical rune stones that an old friend of mine used to use. We need to recharge our supplies so that the portals can work again, or else we're going to be stuck raiding Imperial coastline, and that's never fun.
In character laughter. I imagine not. Sit,
Do you
boy.
suppose the requisition orders for getting supplies from the Imperial coastal cities would be quite tiresome? And not fun.
Requisitioning, yes, we'll go with that. However, as it
Thumbs up behind
stands,
his back.
some of the folks
Since I
that
knew that row.
live among Fuku's Rest are untrustworthy and would more than likely make off with the runestones in their own profit rather than actually share it with the community.
Out of
There's a
curiosity, was
community that
the,
isn't just drunks here?
Or pirates?
Or pirates? Or drunk pirates?
There is a certain amount of honor among thieves, just don't expect too much.
What do these portals do exactly? I could
Pirates have
possibly
their own
fix
code.
them without magical runestones.
I suppose you're an arcane master?
Not
No.
exactly.
the only arcane user in this group is me.
Dirty arcane magic. I hate this stuff. Stay away from it myself.
Listen,
Not worth shooting. Not worth shooting.
the
Keep
portals...
this on a shorter leash.
The portals are attached to the gate, and when activated, they allow us to raid anywhere, really, as long as we know where we're going.
So you want us to give you a free open door to raid wherever the hell you please.
It gets them out of this area.
But they've been raiding monasteries.
Empty
Yeah,
monasteries.
exactly.
Well, yeah, the portals haven't been working for months. We have to go for the nearest target, and the monastery was pretty darn
It'll
close.
get them to stop raiding Imperials and stop raiding monks.
Do you know why it went empty?
There was a really, really bad storm a few days ago.
Days?
Do you know
Tony.
when the portal stopped working?
Yeah, about 2 months ago. They started on the fritz. Let's go on our adventure!
That was what I was thinking, yes.
I blame Yumi. She was trying to stabilize the portal.
What?
That's not Yumi. I'm Yumi.
Yeah, exactly!
You're the one that
cut off.
caused the disturbance.
So why are you pointing at Azumu?
I think you made your drinks
Because
too
she was...
strong.
Shut up! I'm drunk!
You're cut off.
You had too much fruit juice.
Yeah, too much fruit juice.
One shot of fruit juice and
Rowan's
4 Rowan's done.
Again.
Come on! Raiding Imperial cities! Oh yeah, I'm sure that's fine.
Wait.
Take a
Yes.
spoonful.
So, does that mean that you'll go?
So we just need to bring them back?
Oh, if you can find... I would gladly make it worth your while, but if you can find any other little trinkets that we could help pull some magic out of to power the portals, yeah, I could definitely
What
use
arcane
that.
users
In the
do
name
you
of the
have at your
Empire.
disposal?
We've got a few of the trainees that were around back when she was here.
No!
When was
No!
when was she last year?
No!
Oh, 21 years ago, about.
Of course. Nothing useful. Okay. Do you have anything that blocks arcane users by chance?
Why would we want to do that?
Just in case one got out of hand.
Well, we don't really have something that can block arcane users, but we do have a feedback device. Try and use arcane magic around here, and you're going to be sorely disappointed. Though that's on the fritz too right now. which is a problem.
That I'm already aware of.
How do you handle spiritual magic?
Spiritual what? Gems don't come around here. You crazy? The spirits are working with us. They get tired of getting left out and doing nothing. They just want to raid and have fun. And we provide them with just that. All kinds of fun. They just love it.
God damn it. First that forest city, now this place.
What an interesting getup you have.
The leaf kind of like...
Don't pay any attention to my pet.
And the Imperial armor isn't interesting.
So,
The monk guard.
Blink,
do I have
blink.
your words that you'll go and try and return some of these runestones?
In the name of the
Undo a
Imperial
button.
Empire,
Pardon?
we must
Undo a
secure
button.
these stones.
Oh, okay, yes. Pet.
Stop raiding
Yes,
monasteries.
pet. Short for pet. No problem.
They can provide a strong strategic advantage for the Empire. So we shall secure them.
Yes.
And I'll just humor him.
And if we do
Drunk-
get the portals back up
drunk
running, we
and
won't have a
stupid.
reason to raid monasteries. Besides, they don't really have that much, to steal.
No, you don't.
What exactly would you be raiding if we get these portals up and working?
Well, the farmlands of the Pinkskins, usually.
Humans.
That's all?
That's one of the main ones we have. One of the portals does lead to some strange mountainside. We're not exactly sure what that's all about.
Mountainside.
Never seen the mountain before in my life. Of course, I've lived here all my life, so.
There are a lot of mountains.
I wonder if that's dear old Mumsy.
Might be the mountainside we came out of the first time,
Yeah.
where we stumbled upon Zulu.
Yeah.
Your earthquake.
Or
When they
it
took
could
over
be
the original.
the entrance to Thomas's lair doesn't exist anymore.
Doesn't matter.
Any rate,
Oh yeah, that would explain
need
a
or need not
lot.
apply.
So there's like, so, we're gonna deal with my deal and get rid of it, yeah?
Yeah,
Yes.
definitely. I've already said I would.
Awesome. I'm going to get drunk, she says, and kind of walks out.
Salute her.
I give her the Imperial salutations.
She flips you off and continues walking.
That's how they salute around here,
It's a
Ron.
new custom.
Oh, I want to see him do that in front of the Great.
It's a new
the Great
salute.
Hawks.
No, I want
Akashita,
to
she
see him
stands
do
there
that in front
and
of
is
his
like,
father.
would you like directions or a guide, perhaps?
Yes.
I'm all for you doing the job, but if you get killed in the process, then I have to send more people out there, and it just means that I have to pay more out of my pocket.
Guide would be useful.
Okay, that
But
is nice.
if we failed, you would have to pay us.
Yes, but usually when three groups fail, you have to start paying in advance.
Three?
Besides,
Oh yeah, I've sent out other groups before. They just never came back.
and besides, I'm
So
sure
why aren't
she's
we
not.
getting paid in advance?
Because you're the fourth. You're good.
Besides, we're not
Wait.
working for direct monetary value.
No, actually, this is going to fly.
Don't worry about it.
It's KT.
Because we're making a deal, we're not taking direct payment.
So let me get this straight. You just want information, and I get magical runestones.
And I have a deal working with her. Against you, George Joseph.
Oh yes, the favor. I really like that, Captain.
Someone has to.
Alright, I'll get you a guide. She kind of
What?
waits for you to leave.
Presuming you can always. I'm sure you're not going to actually answer, but what does she need a favor for? Repaid for?
Because she got the other captain killed. She already said that.
No.
In order to claim herself as captain, the original captain had to die, and it couldn't look like she had any paw in it, so... Well,
Right.
things happen. The entire mass fell on him. It happens.
Okay, as long as it was just an accident.
Structural issue.
Yes.
Well,
Some of those
hold
ships just
this.
aren't made as they used to be.
Yep.
She's been a very useful...
That would never happen on an Imperial ship.
Imperials don't really bother with ships.
Now,
They don't leave the island.
I will warn you, though, like I said, we've sent others before. They haven't come back. Usually, probably because they were cowards. But I know that the experimental lab... Well... She was really twisted. Was a
Yeah.
simple way of putting it.
We've seen some of her work, actually. So that's not surprising.
Okay. So, you're going to follow this path. And she pulls out a little map. She starts...
Scribe down notes.
It's a pretty simple map, and it shows that it goes through a forest and a bit of a swamp, and then it stops at this strange little place that looks like three little triangles.
So I suppose you don't have any idea what kind of... what she has there that would have scared them off?
Oh, I have an idea, but they're probably all dead by now.
Presuming they're not,
That
what
should be
would it
fine.
Shut up, Ron.
Giant balls of arcane energy that can make your insides come out. I know that she was doing a practice on a two-headed snake in an attempt to create an infinite energy loop. And something that her husband was doing at some point.
Okay, that one I would... You don't know anything more on that one?
No, something about a spirit that he had subdued. Not sure.
Fuck, his stuff is actually more concerning. That's fine. That's fine. Jaeger, do you have any idea what that would sound like?
Nope.
Your father did some pretty weird stuff.
Yeah, so I gathered I come from really weird breed. Thanks.
Hey, you said it.
Shove back in his quiver.
Alright, if you excuse me, I do have more important things to deal with. I have to calm some of the pirate captains because they want to go out to sea and there's nothing to raid, so they're going to start fighting amongst themselves again.
I'm sure you can figure out something to do with that.
They should try meditation.
Let's do.
Alright, so you are
Everybody else.
outside of Akashita's house.
Let's do her.
She gives you a pirate salute.
Sweet.
So,
Actually,
Pirates look differently.
it'd be more of biting her thumb at him.
so we are going to go to your mother's.
We're going to
Lab.
another
Workshop.
of her laboratories, yes. Playground probably more accurate with her.
Strange definition of the word play.
Out of character, if nothing else, we
For
might
her,
find
it's
what's
probably
causing her mother to take her over.
It would be useful.
And we're going to be getting arcane stones so that the portals will keep on going.
Wait, the stones are arcane?
Yep.
Shit, I already get my word.
Yep.
Here, just have some more juice. Offer him my flask.
Jimmy, you have a real winner there. Yeah. You know how to pick them.
And we're getting what out of
But
this?
he is so strong.
We're getting that amulet from the monastery. And, we're doing a favor for
You okay?
people that we
Yeah.
might actually
Sure.
use
I don't
later.
trust this woman at all.
Her?
No.
What? She's so trusting.
Why?
I'm gonna break that lab.
You gonna munchkin it?
No, I'm gonna put my horns in it and blow the whole fucking thing sky high.
Like we did the last lab you were in?
Yes.
Sweet.
Only this time I'm actually gonna put my horns in it.
All I'm picturing now is Yumi's Paragon or Epic Path is just the lab destroyer. She finds any laboratory no matter what and just
At
breaks
least
it.
she has a paragon path. I
Maybe,
have not found a
maybe
decent
we'll
one.
find something Rowan more intelligent.
Why I do believe. And Rowan just spatters something out. What? And then 2 seconds later, sorry, what?
What?
Frankly, that'd be something to get out of it. Maybe we'll find some lab notes. It would be useful to figure out how the fuck she keeps possessing me.
You're at the entrance of Fuku's Rest. Yay!
Okay, which way do we have to go?
So,
Offers map.
South.
You're better at it. Either of you are better at pathfinding. You would
Nature roll. Drunken nature.
swipe the map back and give it to Aldrich. You had some fruit juice. Settle.
I'm just surprised Yumi didn't swipe something once you had a chance.
I know.
Wasn't enough shiny stuff.
It's true. The place did look like crap.
Oh, that's right.
19 on nature.
With the map, it's easy enough to follow, but you're not exactly sure what the scale is.
Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna get there.
Well, all you need to do is find the landmarks on the map.
I'm just gonna go out of character right now. Tony is still walking around in those
Yeah,
revealing
I'm
clothes.
aware.
That get the
I haven't had time to do
Oh,
anything
then
about
minus
that.
5.
Yeah. All right,
That's
so
around
Actually,
14.
before we leave town, I'm going to find out if anyone knows how to work with Octavian silk. Particularly that tailor that we originally...
the golden
The golden
spindle.
Spindle, whichever.
So you're gonna go to the golden spindle before you leave?
I've stopped at the golden spindle before we leave.
Is everyone going to the golden spindle?
well, might as well accompany her. Yeah.
I'm going where she's going.
How long have we been in town?
Less than a day.
And she said she needed how long to make your stupid dress? I mean, clothes?
Her clothes would take 2 days. I think.
Her
Oh, right,
fabulous,
her clothes.
fabulous.
That was
So
her
you-
clothes.
you
She
just
was
needed
the one
anything.
standing around modeling naked for Rowan. Well, with Rowan in sight.
Okay,
No,
so
better yet, in. Yeah.
The woman is, when you walk in, she's like, "Oh, you again! Enjoying the clothes, I see." No refunds.
That's fine. Do you happen to know how to work with Octavian silk?
I've never had a chance, and I would probably squeal like a little cub if I actually got my hands on some Octavian silk to try some stuff with.
Set the spindle I have down on the counter. Well, I'd like some alterations made later, but I need someone that can actually work with this first.
You want to alter that? That's beautiful.
Ju-
Look how
just
it hugs!
Just some additions.
Yes.
Just some additions for particular occasions. You know, when I have to deal with actual Imperials.
Honey, if you're dealing with the Imperials and that, you've got their full attention.
Yeah, but some of them actually care about decency and shit, so have to be able to placate them. Just like
When
some...
are you going to deal with that? You're at Fuga's Rest. No Imperial comes by here anymore.
No, but I occasionally have to go north for work, so...
How far north are you going, honey?
Depends on the occasion.
You must be one heck of a working girl. Alright, I can
She
do
goes
alterations.
all the
I
way.
go where I need to go.
Oh, she's a working girl.
I go where I need to go.
I can do some alterations, yeah.
calls
But it's
you a
going to have to
lady.
wait, because I am
Actually,
working on
it
something
needs to
very
wait, but-
special right now.
It actually needs to wait. I've gathered. But take your time.
His wedding gown.
Take your time and experiment
Wedding
with the
gown?
silk, and we'll call that equal pay, I'm sure.
Sure, agree to
since
that.
it's your first occasion.
Yes, no problem. Yeah, I'll get to work on that as soon as I'm done my current project.
We're headed
The
out
wedding
for a
gown?
few days, so you have time to go at it.
Okay. Oh, good luck. Where are you headed, by the way?
Direction that we're going.
You're going south? Well, I'm just going to put this out there. If you're not back in 2 weeks, I'm keeping the silk.
Of course. I'm not concerned about
Munchkin,
returning.
get off the table.
It's too late.
Bad cat.
Although, if she's back without me, and I guess her at Yumi, she can collect it for me.
You can add it to her wedding gift dress.
Okay.
We'll call it a
That's good with me.
wedding
So,
gift.
you're now officially leaving Focus Rest?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You head south.
I'm having a serious discussion with Miles about the presence of so many humans here among Anioke.
I'm just as surprised as you.
Nobody ever said anything back home.
The only thing that was coming up was reports from the western shores about a group of sea dogs and creatures from the mists coming and grabbing things, but we always thought that was just folklore and crazy hubbubaloo.
In all fairness, if they've been using arcane runes to raid those places, they probably just raided the people with them. And if they were in a bad enough situation, piracy would have been the better option.
Depraved souls do depraved acts.
Or desperate. For both.
Depraved souls do depraved acts. That being said, yeah, it takes you guys till nightfall. You're still moving in the same direction, and you've just reached the edge of the swamp. So you could push forward when the sun is setting into this misty, murky area, or you could make camp.
Or we can make camp in a non-creepy swamp.
Yes, make camp on dry ground.
I'm totally gonna get overruled, aren't I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
You mean?
Wimps.
Yeah, what they said.
And I spike your drink to make
What's
sure. And I spike your key to make sure you stay
We do need
in the overruled opinion.
Okay, who's taking watch?
Rowan.
Zoom.
Anyone else?
How many
I
walkers
guess I
are we
will.
doing?
I guess I have to because I have such a high perception.
When I go to bed, I take off.
Who was it who fell
my.
asleep on the watch last time?
Me.
But that was because of your egg.
Your magical egg.
The magic egg.
Yep. Your fault.
Still have two more, though.
And nothing happened.
When I go to rest, I take
Nothing happened.
off Jaeger. I take off my mask. I hand them both to Eltros, just in case.
Ah, I'm being held by this guy again. Ah, can you take a bath once in a while?
I gotta scratch my back.
No! I will kill you.
No, you won't.
Foot scratcher.
No, I'm thinking more of a sponge on a stick. Time.
And using him as a stick.
Yep.
Yep.
You know what? I approve of this.
I'm Tony and I approve of this message.
Stop that. Shut up. Oh, wait.
You're Tony the Tiger. And you're
All right, so who's first?
Fuck you. Curl up on Miles' feet.
He said.
Rowan, you're perception. Okay.
What is that?
16.
16 plus 11.
Okay. As you're watching, everyone else is asleep. You kind of notice that some of the trees have gotten closer. You're not sure why. Just, you're looking, then you look in the other direction, you look back, and it goes from here to there. I'm pretty sure they weren't that close.
Why does this sound like the Brothers Grimm?
Tree.
I'm gonna carefully wake people up.
Trees crawling behind other trees to hide.
Who you wake up first?
Hearing a higher, lighter shade of pale.
I'll wake up Yumi. Yumi! Yumi! The trees are moving.
Yeah. Turn over and go back to sleep.
You're the one with spirit vision. Is it something spiritual?
Do I understand it if it is?
That is a good
No.
That's true, he doesn't.
No, he doesn't.
You really don't.
Outros! Hey, Outros!
You're having a wonderful dream
Hey,
about
Elton.
certain things.
Name Tony.
In
certain
leather.
outfits.
And it was just getting to the good part where she was just about to end, then you woke up.
And suddenly she turned into this wolf type thing going, Outros! Oh, epic failure. What? What?
The trees are moving.
They don't normally do that in the wind.
The trees are coming close.
I look around.
You look at the trees.
The spirit vision.
You have just basic trees with the normal little white spirits in them. Then green tree, white spirits.
I look at the green, directly at the green trees.
Yeah, those trees. The ones that are glowing funny.
I'm just going to stand up, looking at them.
In the edge of the light, one of the trees walks forward and takes off what could only be described as an urchin hat. Looks like an adolescent at the very best. He got roots out of his, tree things out of his head. And
Fucking teenagers.
A mini ent.
it's the mini end, and he holds it down and he goes,
Teenage Mutant
"Sorry,
Yes.
we were just following you.
Why?
You were leaving Foku's Rest, and we thought, hey, we could probably swipe some stuff, but obviously she spotted us, so we're just we're gonna go back now and back to Foku's Rest. Yeah."
You're going to march back a whole half day to Foku's Rest?
Well, it's that, or you're probably going to turn us into firewood. So yeah, that's
I was thinking more joinery myself.
Looks to
A
fire.
nice ottoman.
Well, it is getting a bit
Stick
low.
upgrade. I could use a new staff.
Whoa. Okay, just let us go. All's good. We're just following you. We noticed you're going south, and we heard there's some pretty good stuff down there. Tom's cousin actually went. Yeah.
Shamus has a cousin?
Who's Thomas?
No, he was pointing to the tree on the left. Apparently that tree's name is Tom.
Yeah, a guy from one of the Pinkskins. We didn't have names originally. We got them. I'm Jeff.
And he said,
Jeff.
Tom.
Jeff the tree.
Yeah, we don't know why, but they called him Barkley.
Gnarls Barkley.
Maybe.
Solid name.
Oh, I'm gonna throw something at you so hard.
Shut up, Gnarls Barkley.
No, it's a solid name.
Yes.
Tree,
Like
wood,
oak.
Yes.
Yeah.
Strong like oak.
Yeah.
smart like tractor.
Yes.
Yeah.
But yeah, you guys headed south, right?
A pillar of the community.
Yeah.
It has real roots around here.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're headed south on Imperial business.
Well, the last time anyone went, they kind of came back in pieces.
They actually came back.
Well, yeah, the body landed somewhere in Foku's Rest. I'm not exactly sure where. It broke a mast and killed the captain, as far as I know.
That's one way to explain it.
Okay. We have tree people.
Yeah.
I could hear everything. The bathroom's not that far in this instance.
So if you just let us go, we'll gladly not tell anyone where you're going.
Insight.
And what?
Insight. That is a 7.
I have 8 insight.
Cat.
So 15.
Oh, these are upstanding tree folk. They are.
Are they though?
Very well. You're asleep.
They are.
You're asleep.
Yes, you're still asleep. It's just me and you.
They're talking loud enough that most of you are awake.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's a 14 insight.
Seriously?
Yeah, he's gonna knock everything over now.
Yeah.
Is it douche?
You didn't believe me.
No,
I still haven't seen it. It could be Zoe out of her room through knocking stuff over.
You'd hear her.
No. She's being quiet about it.
Can we just talk to her for a minute?
You really want to do that?
She has horns.
They know about the horns.
So she's a little horny. What of it?
You don't know what it means, do you? This is a moment in my lifetime that I might never experience again.
Oh, believe me, you'd probably be better off if you.
But she's sleeping.
Okay, well,
Throw a
do you
firecracker.
just braid her
Feel an
hair?
urge to braid her hair.
Why?
I'll allow it.
Feels suddenly possessive.
And he's having a hard time. I feel possessive. Why do I feel possessive?
No.
Am
You
I
can
awake?
see her when we come back to Foga's Rest.
Am I awake enough to throw a firecracker over in Yumi's direction? Just something to wake her up.
Sure.
Ow! You see,
I didn't take the fine china!
and all
China.
all of us in unison say, "Yes, you did." And
I don't know.
What?
Holding.
She sits up and 2 saucer plates are being held in her bra. I can do that.
Munchkin!
how would
Don't
you say
think.
Maybe.
that?
Has he been fed? It's not
Yeah,
about
he's being fed.
He's being a bag of dicks.
Yep. It's 9 o'clock. He's expecting us to be in bed so that he can get pets. So he's being a dick. So anyhow, moving forward. The trees kind of... What? What?
In character.
The trees... Yumi is awake, and the trees kind of all just standing there watching Yumi.
Why
They
is
wanna
the
braid
forest
your
looking
hair.
at me?
The forest.
Why is the forest looking at me?
They
The
wanna
forest
braid
wants
your
to talk
hair.
to you.
And braid your hair.
Sleepily. They
This
wanna
is
braid your hair.
Tom.
That one's
This
Jeff.
is Jeff.
Pleasure to meet you.
Someone
This
turn
is
on
Barkley.
Someone turn on her spirit vision.
Slap.
Agreed.
The trees have eyes.
Yes, the trees have eyes. The trees have
She doesn't
noses.
need spirit vision. They're manifesting corporeally.
I know, but
Yes,
you
but
see them a
that'll
lot better with spirit vision.
And they are clothed, by the way. They
It's
have
like low
shirts
quality
that-
versus high quality.
What?
They're clothed.
Why are you wearing pants? How are you wearing
It's
pants?
so that when we go pirating, we don't stand out as much.
Your trees!
Tree
You
lings.
don't have to be so mean about it.
No, I mean your trees on boats. Nothing
Wait.
stands out more than trees on boats because you're trees.
They're tree people. Is that like
Hey.
the same type of people that Rowan Spear came from?
No, those are root beards.
Oh, okay.
And they were short.
I still
These
have
guys are tall and slender.
Well, thank you. I work out my figure. You're a woodpecker sometimes.
I'm just having this thought of the Henayoki equivalent is us going pillaging on a body on a ship made of corpses of Henayoki.
Yep.
Like literally walking on decks of dead Henayoki.
Yep.
Hey, they need good ship hands to repair ships. And it was that or get cut down and used for firewood, so I think we made a good choice, buddy.
I think they'd be better in the grove,
What's a grove?
where you guys can flourish and be normal, and not pirates.
That sounds
Tree
nice.
pirates. Who the hell's a tree pirate? Can we take them with us? I want to bring them home. They shouldn't be pirates.
They do deserve
I'm
better
bringing
than
Jeff,
pirate
Tom, and
life.
Barkley with us now.
That would make you happy?
Yes.
Okay. Remembering his dad's words.
Oh, God.
We're gonna liberate the trees.
So we can come with you?
Yes. And if you're going to steal stuff, I'll show you how to do it properly.
We're going to be leading them into absolute hell.
What?
They won't survive.
They might.
They'll survive and they'll be better for it. And then we'll plant them in the grove with Lozy.
That's right.
It's going to be
I
glorious.
don't know how Lozy would react to animate trees in his grove.
But they're spirit trees, so she has to be nice to them.
Well, no,
They have names.
no, they aren't. They are trees. They are living. They are another type of Hanayoke.
No, they're
No,
not.
no, they're
They're
spirits.
spirits that are... Yeah.
They're corporeal.
They're
They're corporeal spirits.
Oh, I thought there were trees that were animate.
They
No,
are.
yeah.
They're the shape of trees. They're spirits that have taken over trees and
Yeah.
formed them into a body, and it moves and walks like a
They're
Hengeyoke.
spirit trees that walk
Oh,
around.
this is 6 types of fucked up.
Yes. I was wondering why you weren't reacting so strongly.
And I've only ever found 3 types of fucked up. This is the other 3.
Yes.
It's okay. We're going to plant them and give them a new, better life.
Named Tom,
Jeff,
Jeff.
and
Jeff,
Barkley.
and Barkley.
And Barkley.
That's all his name.
Lozy never said anything about this type of thing.
Only in north of the wall do spirits take corporeal form and wear clothing.
As
and
you're
do
gathering,
Like I
Lozy
said,
didn't know shit all about
Lozy
the
never
world.
really told me much about these things.
No.
Lozy didn't know shit all about the
And
world.
we didn't see them in
Lozy was-
not Heart Song. What was the other one?
In a tree speak.
Tree Speak. We didn't see them in Tree Speak.
You did see some corporeal spirits, though they were not clothed.
Yeah.
These ones are.
And Lozy was jealous of your power.
Yes, now you're better.
Coke Zero.
I'll bring it up.
Thank you.
You want some?
Bring the bottle.
I'm just like.
Well, we'll just put down our roots tonight, and you can wake up tomorrow, and we'll follow you. We'll follow you wherever you want to go.
Okay.
Oh, shut up! She might hear you. Yeah.
Are you guys trying to be cool?
No. They cross their arms and lean back a little.
So if a tree falls in the woods...
Bullshit.
Natural 20. Yeah, they're trying to be cool.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
man.
They gotta be cool in front of the daughter.
Of the Great White Stag.
They're like
I
the
mean-
3 big nerds from your classic movies.
Yes!
Yeah.
Revenge of the Nerds, and they're trying to hang out with the cool kid.
Yeah.
No.
This will only end badly.
Revenge of the Nerds are trying to hang out with the head cheerleader.
Yeah.
That
Oh,
was
that's
slow,
rapid.
so I grabbed one milk for this one.
Hey.
Awesome.
But Jim doesn't have a glass.
You need? These are glasses I need beforehand, thank you.
I thought you were bringing down a can.
Well, that bottle was in the fridge.
So yes, the tree spirits are pretty much giddy little school children
Yeah.
that are just like,
Nerds that get to hang out with the football player, the cheerleader, and their
This
posse.
is so wrong.
yes.
This,
They're acting like Hengeyoke teenagers.
it's
With attitude?
they have been formed into corporeal forms.
That's very unzen.
Yes.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's very unspirit-like. It's like they're aping Hanayoke.
Yes.
Which,
Just like the spirits do in northern
Yeah.
cities.
and, well, I haven't told you my opinion of that.
No, you haven't.
So, how long have you... you come here often?
Come where often?
Focus rest. No. I'm not saying that a person of your stature would come by this dump often. I'm just saying that, things are cool around here.
Okay. I'll level with you. I've been a daughter all of 2 months because I stabbed a portal with a horn.
Well, yeah, you have horns. If you stab a portal, that just happens.
Excuse me?
Okay.
Somebody else
that's
knew this?
Possible.
No,
It's bullshit.
horns. She stabbed it with her horns, obviously, and she just
No.
awoke.
Yeah, no. Maybe?
We'll go with that story.
You really expect
So
them to
tell me.
understand?
What all do you know about these magical horns I possess?
They're the giver and taker of all spiritual energy. They're linked to the Great Father, and they can pretty much do a lot of cool stuff.
Like?
Don't give her ideas.
Oh no, she's getting
Well,
tips from
an old dead oak could be brought back to its youth and fully blossomed. It can make
Done that already.
so many flowers bloom instantaneously, and it can immediately completely destroy a spirit that touches them in the mouth.
How do you do that second one?
I don't know, and I don't want to find out.
Flowers blooming?
The flowers blooming?
No, we already did that.
She's done that. She's done
We did
the
that.
tree
When I was
one.
leaking all that spiritual energy,
Done
and I went
with murder.
ballistic.
Since everyone's awake, are we ready to go?
No.
No, back to sleep.
Rowan, I will eat your tail for breakfast if you make us.
We can
eat
find you
now.
breakfast. Yeah, we can find
No,
you
no,
breakfast.
I'm gonna bond with them for a few hours.
Great, you're all gonna try and sleep, and Yumi is having girl chat with the 3 nerd trees.
Yeah, well, they braid my hair.
Yeah, I'm going back.
Something with the dexterity
That
of a
is a
log.
perfect picture of Altros right now. The bottle of whiskey, just
Rum.
clenching it, rum.
Rum, which is, just
Kraken
means
rum.
just means
From Fuku's Rest, of
Which
course.
entirely just means he's stolen my flask while I'm asleep. And frankly,
It's so
I'd probably
comforting.
share it with him.
He's contemplating it. He
So
seriously
they
is.
tell you a little bit more about the Great White Stag and the daughters. They're supposed to be these beautiful, angelic creatures that tend to the gardens and keep everything safe and will always fight off predators that come to the... Yeah. They sound like the Valkyries of Norse legend.
I didn't sign up for that at all. Shit.
Well, too late.
I gotta become a Valkyrie now. Wonderful. That's good to know.
The night passes. Do you get any sleep?
Probably not.
I do.
No.
I just say.
I got whatever sleep I had before I got woken up by trees.
Yeah, and during the first watch.
Yeah.
But your hair's gonna look fabulous.
It looks amazing. These
I say-
trees, I'm keeping them.
Somebody with the
They're my personal
dexterity of
stylists that go across
wands
the land.
are trying to style her hair.
It's kind of hard for them. Their fingers aren't exactly dexterous.
Then we'll fix
They're-
that.
You mean they're twigs?
Yeah.
They're lovely twigs.
They're naughty.
I wonder if I can unbody them and
I
make
put-
them normal spirits again.
No, we like it like this. We get to lift stuff and do things.
I put my-
Not having to stay in one place. It's great.
When I wake
What
up,
if I
I
just
put...
made you a floaty spirit and you followed me and Selkie the whole time?
Oh yeah, where is
What?
Selkie?
With us?
Nope.
Why didn't he would have come with us anyway?
You haven't seen him.
And you haven't
We
noticed.
really need to pay more attention to him.
Yep.
I look up.
Rowan
Yeah, he's
learned
done.
things today.
He's circling.
I put my
And
mask
Yumi
down.
does like her own hair, this is true.
What?
So, honey, cousins of yours?
Having her hair braided.
And new random
different
people
family
joining.
altogether.
Okay.
The
Poor relatives.
the spirits
White
are
oak
like
trash?
No, tree spirits don't normally. We stay in one place and we just live there and have fun
Like
with the
honey.
roots. We were given life for a purpose, and well,
Who gave you life?
oh, one of the traveling, like a rabbit, blue.
Oh, God. No,
Oh.
no.
Is
I'm
Hazuma,
sleeping.
Hazuma's not
Man,
awake.
as if he's doing, as she's still asleep, she just stays like that all
Oh
night.
my god!
I can see him going, kind of like, oh, yeah, that one over there, yeah, except not that
Except blue,
that,
not purple.
that other
You're
color,
not
yeah,
leaving me with just my
It was the
eraser.
other color.
It doesn't
Blue, not
work.
purple.
yeah,
That's
and you might get
that's
that
a
little
stylish
twinge of.
mark. I mean,
talking
okay,
about
there's
hair.
actually a pen in there, but I'm not ready
I
to
heard
make that
blue.
cheap.
Blue fur, actually.
Was it a rabbit?
Yeah.
Yeah, a
Yeah.
whole 6
Yeah.
months.
Same as blue hair.
My ears are twitching in my
Oh.
sleep.
Well, he said that we had to write things. We don't know how to write.
It means
Okay.
undo things
They're
that
going to be
have been done
ninja
wrong.
trees, you know that.
Undo wrong. Pirating's not wrong, is it?
Yeah, it kind of is.
It depends on your
And I steal for a living.
Oh.
You know you're not any... Never mind.
I'm
Hot
not a
kettle.
pirate. I'm better than a pirate.
No, you're...
I steal stuff worthwhile and actually look good doing it.
And the...
And now I'm apparently a crazy-ass warrior for the Great White Stag.
Hold on. The pendant that we're doing this for,
Is to help poor Hazumo out.
and the outfit you're going to be getting when we get back. How are you
Sweet,
not
sweet.
on parallel? Other than the fact you serve tea on the side.
Standard
Oh,
tea.
when has she ever served tea?
When she can't
All the
get
time
out.
when I worked in the tea house.
Whenever we're in town,
months
because
ago.
Daddy doesn't let her get out of it easily.
Yeah.
But she still does.
Yeah, that's where she uses me, thanks.
Hazuma, you were having a very strange sleep.
I know, my ears are twitching in my
It's
sleep.
a romantic sleep of blue hair and you training across the mountains.
It's beautiful.
It is.
dream
Beautiful,
ever.
man. It's a training
Suddenly
montage.
there's a lot of
in slow
plateaus.
motion.
And strangely,
Hey.
as you're bouncing across the mountains, you keep running into these 3 trees as they go by. Zoom. Just again and again.
Our
and again.
ears rippling in the wind.
Yep. And those same trees again.
And blue hair is really ripped for some reason in the stream.
And
goddamn-
The most muscular bunny you've
And
ever
shirtless,
seen.
only wearing a
Damn
loincloth showing his little poofy tail.
That damn muscular bunny
Yeah,
back in
tail.
her song.
Yeah.
It was a beaver,
Yeah.
not a bunny.
This is so unzen for you.
I know, this is unusual. I'm
And yet
enjoying
it
it.
is the most
I'm enjoying it.
The night passes.
Night marches on.
Morning comes, everyone's awake. Hazumu, there are trees talking with Yumi.
That's unusual.
These trees are made by blue hair.
Really?
Apparently. They said they were.
Awesome.
Yeah, he gave us shape.
I
Why
didn't
did he
know.
make you?
I didn't know monks could do that, but that's kind of amazing.
To
He's
fix
special.
things. We were told that we were supposed to fix things by her.
What things?
Oh,
Bad things.
Make things right. They're not supposed to be
But what
right.
things were made wrong?
yeah, stuff her mother did, obviously.
Wouldn't actually.
No, she just told us to do that. Who's her mother?
Wait, what?
Is she a nice lady?
She's the one that made the
The
place
blue
that people
hair
don't come
created,
back from.
made them corporeal.
Yeah.
And said, right wrongs, or undo wrongs, or whatever.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Undo wrongs.
Right the wrongs.
Right the wrongs.
The wrongs
Right.
of who?
And they had the
Wrongs
wrong
of what?
Wrongs
the
of the
wrongs?
world.
The wrongs.
In
What are the wrongs?
In typical blue hair fashion,
No
didn't give me
friggin'
no
yeah.
no details.
instructions, no
God
details.
damn it.
My mother was one of the wrongs, and hers is the place that people don't come back from that we're headed to.
So we're supposed to help you! Yay! We're doing what we were supposed to do!
You know what? Keeping an eye on Yumi is a great
I don't
want to
kill another group of people.
But anyone made by blue hair is bound to be strong and tough.
Yes.
One of my limbs fell off. It'll be fine. It's okay.
Go back and search for them
They're
years.
the same as the babies. I can't send them in there.
I'm not a kid.
I'm not doing that
300 years
again. You're how much?
old. 300.
Which is like 3 years old for
Trees. Yeah.
maples.
Yeah, they're teenage trees.
I'm not a maple, thank you very much. I am a birch.
Okay, so that's like 6 for a birch.
Damn right. I said damn. Shut up.
Yeah.
You're gonna get him killed.
Just like, first room. One of the trees goes to splitters.
Whoops, they're on fire.
That's okay. No.
Ooh. If
It's
a
okay.
tree lights on fire, does it scream? Ah!
The answer is yes. Yes, it
The
does.
most wrongs they
that
can
tree
write
is so kind,
waiting
like-
outside to make sure we come back out.
That's right.
Because that way someone knows if we don't come out or not.
Yep.
And can go and say, oh shit, we better go back and
Are we
tell.
going in the swamp?
Yes.
You don't
Roots
have
don't like the swamp.
You don't have to go in the swamp. I'm sure it's not.
I'm sure
We have to stay with the daughter. We gotta stay near her. Yeah. Shh.
Well, the daughter's going into the swamp.
Unless you know a way around the swamp.
It's like, being
Well,
The trees kind of look at
being
one
guest of
another.
the week
Isn't
on
the
Buffy
one-
the Vampire
Yeah.
Slayer.
Yeah.
Isn't
Your life expectancy
Is the
pretty
lab in the swamp?
short.
Final destination is blah.
If you're part of the
Swamp.
Scooby Gang,
It's
You're
after.
dead.
Yeah, we know a way to get you across, and it'll make sure that the daughter doesn't get wet at all.
Does it go?
oh, I'm sure the daughter likes this one.
Does it take longer to go around the swamp?
Oh, the swamp's pretty long, but this way will be a lot better. Watch. One of them kind of walks and face plants into the water. Second one runs beside him, face plants beside him. Third one, whoops, falls backwards. He's backwards, but they all they're leaning against each other and just lying in the swamp.
They're making a bridge.
They're
for
no,
you.
no, they're a raft.
Water. Is
I
good.
don't know if I feel right about this.
Water's good for trees.
Mm.
It helps make them blossom.
Not if they're drowning in it.
No, they can't.
They're not-
drown.
They're
can't
not
drown.
animals.
They're spirits.
Only animals drown.
Wood floats.
Well, and bugs, but bugs
Witches
are
float.
effectively a type of animal.
And they're
Then
spirits.
We need to get some witches and make a raft.
Where's your mom, Tony? And then we need 3 more witches.
We'll clone her and... Oh, no, it's a bad
No,
idea.
she's big enough to be a tree, frankly.
Okay, I get on the tree raft. Where the fuck is Selkie?
He's up. He's all
Make
up
Make
ahead.
sure he
He's all
doesn't
tall.
eat any of his brothers
He's above
again.
you, just flitting about the swamp.
Make sure he doesn't try eating his brothers
Can
again.
they support all our weight?
You don't know. They said it would help the daughter not get wet.
It's a one-person raft.
I don't care about the anymore.
Yep, probably. Probably.
I tried getting on the raft. I'm a cat. I'm not getting in water.
You're on the raft. Anyone
I
else?
switched to bunny
No,
form.
I'm not.
All
Now
right.
get on the raft.
You're on the raft.
Yay.
I pet the bunny on my lap.
Moral dilemma: use your followers as a form of raft, or tell them that is impolite.
Or at least wrong.
Oh, come on. This is Yumi.
She's actually having a moral dilemma.
I know.
here.
This is what's flummoxing
They braided her
Ultros.
She's been
hair.
around you too long. That's what I'm going with.
Yeah, your conscience is actually drilling into her.
The boy knows it had to go somewhere. You've been losing it after all.
True.
Using the spirits
Yes,
to be very
exactly.
utilitarian, which is extremely imperialistic.
Yep.
She didn't really follow
But
the
they weren't
I'm
made.
picturing Rowan getting on the raft, snapping one of the branches, and then using it as a rope.
I have a staff I can use.
No!
And he has a spear. He has a spear.
Actually, he would think his
Yeah,
spear is
the
superior.
Spear's the better
After all,
choice.
they're just birch. It's a metal spear.
Yeah.
Oh, Tommy Birch. I'm a maple.
Was that Barkley or James?
Darkly.
Jeff. His name is Jeff.
I'm gonna hop down and push the raft.
No.
You're gonna hop down into the swamp and push the
Yeah.
raft? The swamp water goes up to your waist.
Yeah, I kind of assumed it would.
It is icky.
Oh well.
It's
happens.
gonna mat your fur.
It happens.
Meanwhile, I'm on the raft.
I like that bit of energy. Let's go.
Rowan's beside
I'm
you.
having a great time.
Altros, are you watching this with dismay?
No, I'm just shocked. I'm shocked
Are
by
you on
you.
the raft or are you off the raft?
I'm off the raft.
You're helping them push?
No,
I was actually going to tow this thing, but if they're going to push, I'm not going to let the. I mean, he wants something to do.
Yeah, because you wouldn't necessarily get matted, would you? You have
No.
the short fur.
Yeah, I have short fur.
Thankfully, I do too, but
No,
I'm
it
staying
does
on the
not.
raft. I'm not getting in water.
You push and you push. You're going slow because you're, waist deep. Some of you,
A little bit more than waist deep.
lower chest deep in swamp muck.
I'll watch out for stuff while they're pushing the raft.
And this is going to be a skill challenge.
Of course.
Of course. I need a pencil.
I'm gonna take the armor off to
Pass the gem.
push the raft.
Yeah, put it on the raft. That'd be your best bet.
Pass eraser, because the one on there sucks.
I won't need an eraser for this.
Okay.
It's success or fail. Pushing the raft.
Pushing the raft.
Ooh,
It's like tripping the rift, except without the terrible jokes.
that was a
Or
really
boobs?
good
No, there are boobs. Altros knows.
one. But he's not on the raft. He's in front of the raft.
Rowan knows.
Or is he behind
He's
the raft?
behind
Oh,
the
actually, I'm
raft.
beside the raft because I was going to tow it, but those two are going to push it, so I'm going to just
Okay, so
slog along.
think of what you can do to make the time go by, to assist people moving in the raft, or to otherwise proceed in a swamp-like environment. Be mindful, there are bugs, there are pitfalls in the swamp, and there are native life forms that may try and take chomps out of you.
And for that matter, there's probably unnatural things.
Tony!
I'm looking for them in natural things, Arcana.
Okay.
Considering this is your mother's swamp, yeah.
That's exactly why, yes. 11 and 11 is 22.
You look around, there is some weak arcane energy coming from small, isolated areas, but you can't really pinpoint them. It's kind of like something's interfering with everything you're doing.
It's a general air of arcane
Yes.
all over.
Is Miles on the raft?
Miles is trudging in the swamp with Altros, just looking at him being like, walking, talking trees. You know, we have those where I'm from.
You do.
Yeah. They're
Treants?
called treants, yeah.
So now, if you look at them with your
Oh, God,
vision,
camping character too.
see the green.
Yeah, I see the green.
They are not.
They're
They,
like they're like this
they
one
are
guy.
spirits incarnate.
Take
I
my mask
explained
off.
to him the idea of a spirit taking on a physical form.
Okay.
These guys did not start as.
They were made.
Yeah, they were.
Miles trudging through the swamp, or is he on the raft?
No,
He's
he's
trudging.
trudging through
He's
the swamp
trudging
with
with me.
Altros. He's on the
Sort
side.
of
Rowan
like we
next.
made White Lightning, but not quite.
This is a teaching experience. Teaching moment.
This is a great workout.
Endurance.
Athletics.
Come on, everyone. Do like me.
16.
Ooh.
You match the DC. So it's difficult. It is a really good workout, and you're getting a little tired, but yeah, you can
But
push that raft.
he
And
does have Yumi right beside him.
you are encouraging, and it seems to make Yumi happy when you flex those muscles. So every time she looks at you, then she looks away.
Because he is aware enough. Oh, fuck.
Yes, he's starting to. He's starting to become aware.
To become aware.
Nah,
Yumi.
he's on the upswing. He became aware a little while. He became aware back with their friendship dance. And since then, it's been going uphill.
Was that with the bears?
When we said goodbye to the bears.
The friendship dance.
Yeah, the
It's been uphill
Oh,
from there.
I guess I'll use
he was
the
getting
endurance
jealous,
to keep
wasn't
up.
he?
Yeah,
Oh,
'cause
he
I'm
got
starting to
excited
swamp, so.
from the dams. And it's been uphill
Good
from
dance.
there that he's
I am
been
not good.
more.
Only 12.
Ah. He's been far enough.
Yumi,
He's
it
been
is
long
hard.
enough
You've
away
been pushing for a while, and
from
Rowan sees that you've kind of lost your steam, even though it was a noble effort. So he puts you on the raft.
God damn it!
You are icky. It's kind of like you have stuff between your toes that won't let your toes wiggle. Your tail is just flat down. It's hard to lift. Yeah, you need to wash.
I'll find a river after.
I forgot to mention it also smells really bad.
I kind of assume that's a swamp.
Yep.
I am standing
What?
up on the raft, looking around.
You get a better angle.
Any
watching
hazards
the
we
road.
may run
This is
into.
true.
Especially since he would have to move to the middle now.
That's a 14.
14 perception?
Yep.
You're God.
Well, you're in your buddy.
You're not-
party.
I rolled a 3.
Yes. You're unfortunately a little
sweaty.
worried. You just heard that blue hair made the raft you're currently sitting on, and it's kind of taken all of your attention away from You're just like,
Blue hair
half,
attack.
half looking at the raft, half
Yeah,
looking
craftsmanship.
Good.
he made them.
around. He did.
It's like I'm riding a little piece of blue hair.
Yes.
Oh,
You're fangirling. You're fangirling.
Yeah.
she's riding blue hair's wood.
Yeah, I am.
You're fangirling on blue hair, and they're fangirling in the water about me.
There's much fake.
Altros.
Oh,
I'm going to
God.
use my
You've
nature.
got 3 failures, by the way.
I'm going to use my nature
3?
Yeah, 3.
to help to
I've
steer us away.
succeeded so far.
Yes. How did team fail?
Damn it! I'm not pulling that weight.
You're not pulling your weight on
I'm going to try and I'm going to use my nature to try and steer us away from dangerous spots in the swamp.
Okay.
15. No. I rolled a
failed.
3.
We just failed.
We are Team Fail.
Team
Team
fail.
fail returns.
This time
Hallelujah.
Ultras helped out.
And it's Altros instead of Rowan.
Altros.
Yes.
I'm so
As, as I'm going
We got
over
yours
here.
No, you're
No, you look over in my direction.
That's
You're
true.
making it fine, and for looking for safety, you find a little jutted out part that seems to have a staircase that leads to a little hut.
Much better.
Hut?
There's a
Glance
hut.
over in that direction.
Is it a Jabba?
No, there's a strange hut made of old wood, and the roof seems to be straw, but there are holes in it. It hasn't been kept for a while.
26 Arcana, it's just a natural hut.
No, it's not a natural hut.
Nope.
Spirit Divisiony.
Spirit Divisiony,
Nope.
nothing there. Just wood. Dead wood.
Regular visiony.
Regular Divisiony
Nope.
looks like a hut.
What do you say? What does Arcana Girl say?
What do I actually... Well, I know it's not natural, so what do I... Is that all I know?
Yep, you don't know if it's an illusion, you don't know if it's because it's been enchanted, you don't
It's
know.
something magical.
It's either enchanted or an illusion, but there's something up with it. I've got that whole little tingly feeling.
But it's dry. We should make camp.
I don't care. Nope, no.
It has gotten late in the day. You did do 4 fucking failures! You traveled for the entirety day and barely made
And I was
any
the only one
progress.
pulling my weight in this entire group.
That's
Correct.
fine.
For once. No, actually, I think you failed as
You
well.
You did. It was hard
We
to
all
notice
failed,
what-
yep. Except Rowan.
Why did
Yeah.
I fail? I had a 22.
Uh-huh. You know what a hard DC is for level 7? 23.
It's high.
God damn it! I'll keep that in
Jim's
mind if
appreciating.
you guys survive that long.
Oh, thanks, Jim.
No problem. Stalin will always succeed.
What?
Stalin will always succeed.
George,
Yes.
that corner table's gonna do me in the next game. You should already know that.
So anyhow,
What are you talking about?
wait.
It's just a vampire. It's just a pseudo vampire, the insane mad scientist, and her
Hey,
keeper.
Excuse me, that's racist. I'm not a pseudo vampire. We actually use vampire blood to increase our lifespan. We're better than
If
that.
anything, you should call
Vampire
it vampire.
Exactly, dampire.
I'm
Oh,
there.
No,
fuck,
glampire.
vampire.
A
Yeah.
Oh
glampire.
god, a
Oh god, another
vampire.
dampier in this setting. I didn't think about that.
Well, does anybody want to check out the obviously not natural hut?
After the three of us,
Looks
only
like
one of
that's
us
me.
is living.
Yeah.
Technically, I'm alive.
Technically, so am I. But
No,
those
No,
magical
technically,
constructs-
I'm not considered an undead creature.
Except
Unless I want to be.
But you're
Yes.
also considered an undead creature.
Yes.
And
definitely.
technically, he has a soul in this setting.
You don't.
Delicious. I mean, nothing. I've never tried Metal Man before.
A magical construct.
You actually have life energy in this setting.
So yes.
You're completely more
Does anybody
than
want
excited
to try? Want
Bullshit.
to look at the hut to?
Chill.
We probably should.
Oh,
It is getting late.
It's dry ground.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Try again. We have no choice.
I will stay outside, thank you.
22
Miles, am I
perception.
staying outside?
It's
with
a-
me?
it's
I don't
a-
trust this.
Shitty looking hut. You've never seen a construction like this. It's on stilts, so it's not in the swamp. But even one of the stilts kind of looks like it's bending in a little.
It doesn't look very
It's on
solid.
chicken feet stilts. Don't go in.
I'm going to
Oh,
help
yeah, that's
Paga yaga. No.
our wooden friends out.
Yes, Henioki know about Russian folktales.
That's right. Good old
Miles
Baba
would,
Yaga.
but we wouldn't.
So who's going in?
Nope. Miles and I will stay outside and keep watch.
All right. I was like, but I don't want to sleep in a swamp. Even if it's a shitty little hut, at least we'll have a semi-roof over our
Yeah.
head.
I will make dry
and
ground.
it'll be up off the ground.
Yeah, who knows what's living in there?
Yep.
I will stay up the entire watch if it makes you feel better.
After helping the trees right themselves, I will.
All right, who's the first person going in?
And Azumu.
Azumu! You pull back what can only be described as rotted beasts and step in. This is not a hut. You are standing in what could only be described as some kind of opulent mansion.
Oh, God.
Whoa.
That kind of a
I think your mom was here.
Huh?
There are strange, familiar-looking creatures standing as you enter, and they've got a pose of almost a servant-like.
At
presence.
first comment, I at least
What shape
poke
are these
up.
creatures?
They're hengeyoke, but they look like those creatures you saw when you first met the crew.
Oh, Thomas's servants.
Oh, I
She didn't
poked
see
it.
Thomas's servants.
You guys should see this.
No, you didn't.
She's
No, yes,
interesting.
no,
She
she
was
did.
sitting in the entrance before we even got
You,
there.
you stumbled over and met her in Thomas's lap.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Right,
Yeah.
because she
poked
had
my head inside.
zenned out in the pool and
that's right. I
come
was
the other
meditating.
way.
So you step in.
I do. After telling them to come and check this out.
The servants seem to go from a green light to a red light, and they're looking at you a little threateningly.
Tony,
Do they look like mom's kind or do they look like dad's kind?
your dad's, I think.
Stranger
Oh,
danger!
fuck.
Stranger danger!
Poke inside with Jaeger. That
You
hand.
poke inside. Nope, they go green light. Welcome, mistress.
Oh, that's good at least.
Fine. Miles, you can come in. This place is the wrong kind of arcane.
Be ready for a shock.
What?
Things look different inside.
It's a shitty little hut. What can? Whoa!
Exactly. Saying,
Whoa!
Brace
Okay, this is like my uncle's place. Okay, yeah, arcane. Good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good.
big
Well,
arcane.
you know, all things considered, I'm more comfortable sleeping in some place than dad's, so.
You know what happened to the last one? You remember?
You only don't touch your horse anything.
Yeah, exactly. How it kind of went. Pop. Yes, it popped out of existence.
Yeah, that's because you. Okay, she doesn't touch her horse anything. You don't use any energy here.
I didn't use any energy in the last one.
Correct.
Mistress,
Don't
would you
mix-
like to retire to your room for the night?
Yes, please.
And your guests?
Are there different quarters for them?
There are two different sets of quarters for them. Are they guests or are they
Oh
guests?
no, they're guests.
Please clarify.
My sister, her fiance,
Sister?
Yeah, I'm her.
Surrogate sister.
Surrogate sister.
mine.
Oh, what about
service
Barksy?
quarters.
What about Barksy and Jeff and
They'll come with us.
or
Wait,
the,
did
or,
the trees come in too?
or-
Yeah, they're
No,
coming in.
they can't
Tom,
fit.
Jeff,
They
Bark.
can't fit.
Get
They're
everything.
outside.
someone better tell them to hang around out there.
I poke my head outside. You guys mind keeping watch out here? Make sure nothing comes in and bothers us.
Nothing will get past us. Nothing will get past us. We've got eyes that can see anything.
If anything seems like it's going to come up and
It's
give
scouting.
trouble, just yell enough to get her attention or his.
Oh, okay.
You
We'll do
don't-
that. We're gonna be the best scouts ever.
If there's anything you can't handle, yell and then run.
You guys got it.
Pretend you're trees.
Pretend
Ingenious. All right, we got this.
you're good.
Monsters.
Back
Remember,
inside.
we're trees. Walking into the mansion.
Be
We're doing a
trees-
great job,
Be
guys.
trees and block the entrance, for that matter.
I think that's what your entranceway friends are for.
But just in case, poke back inside.
So, Tony, you're also asked, do you need any service for the night?
Remind me what services entail?
A sacrifice.
No, that's okay.
There are many that still remain since your last visit.
Maybe you should check that out.
Maybe you should take a look at what you've got.
May I see what is available?
Yes, mistress.
Let me not drink rum on the road.
How long has it been?
Could have been 20-something years.
Well, if it was since Dad was here last, probably.
You are all led to a stairway that goes down to a door that they open through putting their hand against it and twisting, and there's a whole bunch of mechanisms that open, and then a door swings open, and you're led into a very dark room where there's a cauldron and bubbling stuff inside that sounds like wailing spirits.
That's not good.
Even I can tell that's not them.
I walk into the cauldron. I'm gonna see if there's any.
Oh.
Were we allowed to call out?
Do I have a headache?
Wait.
Oh, yeah. Remember those tortured spirits in the Oni area that were all screaming and that looked
Yeah.
like a Vietnamese, like...
In a jar?
Yeah, no, this is not like the jar. This
The
is
one that
what
was
was...
in the pillars. the
Yeah,
walls.
this is like that, except they've been completely disembodied and reduced to the equivalent of a little orb of
I
souls.
study it with Arcana, see if there's any way to release them. 19
No.
and 11 is 30.
They're too far gone.
They're
I think.
gone.
Like, there's no sentience left there. I think.
Actually,
Mine's a-
They're gone,
No.
and this is bad. And please
I
don't.
could potentially bring them back to life. That's what the trees were telling me. That's one of the powers I possess. I can bring life, and I can also take it away.
Well, 30 Arcana. Do I know if there's any way to extract them?
Well, we already know you can
because
bring
I
things to
don't
life.
want her to
with
touch
Saki.
the cauldron
Exactly.
itself.
Pretty much these spirits, as far as you could tell what they were, have been...
Boiling.
They've been kind of stewing in hate, malice, and anger for over 2 decades.
They're very angry.
They're probably really, really bad for anyone who wants to use them other than for magic that could be potentially considered necrotic or flat-out evil.
Jaeger, what the hell?
Hey guys, I don't know nothing about this.
So he was never here with you in tow?
He made this place. I remember it being one of his smaller accommodations, but then he gave it to your mom, like, 120 years ago.
Okay, that explains the mystery, but fine.
We haven't heard that, so we don't know.
When was he here last? That you know of. Or did he just make it and then move
2?
on? Before me.
Oh, yeah. You weren't even a gleam in his eye. Not even a thought. Actually, come to think, you weren't even a thought when he originally had you. It was as far as he knew, it was a mistake.
Yeah, I'm sure all 3 of us probably were. No, 1 was probably intentional.
Mm-hmm.
Handoff. Okay. These are her doing. He just made the place and then moved on.
So who put them in the cauldron?
Her mom.
Yeah,
Probably
she
her
would've done that.
servants, frankly. To empower her. Which, okay, explains why they let me in so readily.
So...
Bad.
bad juju, but they're not really spirits anymore at this point.
I would suggest you sleeping in this place. Monstrously bad idea. Like, we're talking epic scale here.
Could always restrain me.
I'll just like, whoa!
Well, you're already dressed for it. I mean, oh my, yes, oh my.
You're back in that direction.
No, this place reeks
Oh yes.
of your mother. And if she could get control of you any place, it
Here
would be
we'll do
here.
it. Yeah.
Didn't we get more shavings of corn?
Wait, what?
No, Yumi
No.
shaved.
I
You
shaved
went
peas on my own horn.
to put it
Do
in
that.
the cauldron
Yeah.
where you made white lightning and the rest of the Fomorians. God damn it. Azumu, do you want to put a say into this very obviously anti-Zen?
This is not cool.
No bueno?
No
Wait,
bueno.
don't monks have the ability to, like, fix things that are not...
That is a lot of malice to try and fix.
Is
This
there
would
any
take
way to
months
just
of
release their
meditation.
energy? I know that we can't outright release them because they're not
There are 3 possible ways of doing this.
Hey,
Who wants
Please
to try?
elaborate.
any more.
But
Hazumu.
Meditation or obliteration.
Yeah, pretty much. Those are the options. You all can try your hand at it, but only one person actually does get to do the try because pass or fail, there are consequences. I'm not going to tell you what the consequences are for each. There's the try and save them. There's the try and obliterate them completely and set them free of their horrible fate. And there's the trying to zen the area and restore balance.
So 2 options are going to kill them.
Or you can try it the spirit way and see what happens then.
Because the spirit way already
No,
said
no,
it can't be done.
they're as spirits. They're too far gone.
Oh yes.
Did we bring any jars?
It's like concentrated oni juice.
Didn't we bring
Yeah,
any
it
jars?
is. It's bad.
Didn't we bring any jars from the
You want to
Fomorians?
keep them in jars?
No, you did not keep any of the jars.
They're gonna be Oni if you'll set them free.
Oh, you're so cute. Yes, you are. Little dagger's like, oh, you. I'm going to call you Spiky.
What they need is purification.
All right, so make an argument for everyone who wants to try and save the souls or spirits.
Rowan has no say.
If-
As
for
long as
the-
it makes Yumi happy,
for those
he's
of you-
all for
This
it.
For those
is
of you with
so
spirit
far
vision-
out of balance.
For those,
It's bad.
for those of you with spirit vision, it is purple going on black.
That's not good. That's not
Dissipation. Ending their torment now.
But I could possibly redeem them a little.
How and how
Bring
long would it
them-
take?
That's a good question. A while. I'll have to meditate a lot.
Is Rowan stubborn enough to intimidate them into obedience?
No.
You stop that! I'll punch you!
to inspire them to greatness?
Basically, I need to funnel the energies to balance them out.
20 years worth?
Well, there's a full cauldron
didn't
of
say
them,
easy
and they're
task.
pretty far gone.
The 3 of you have to make a decision on who wants to have it all on their shoulders as to pass or fail on these poor spirits that were entrapped here by Tony's bitch of a mother.
Well, I say release them, release their torment, dissipate them,
Okay?
end them. Because
So obliterate.
I say they need a chance.
How about you, Yumi?
I'm apparently the only one that could actually potentially free them and bring them back to life.
But not sanity. We don't know.
I would
Necess-
reborn them entirely.
Yeah, they would
I would be
not
full
be themselves
rebirth.
anymore.
Be
It would
full
be
rebirth.
whole new spirits.
She did create Silky, who had Oni
Selkie
in
can
him.
eat them?
Oh god, no!
No,
That's pure Oni!
yeah, against the...
She's
No,
gonna go all
he's been
tentacle mouth
purged.
again!
Yes,
Yeah, but
he
then
would
he-
be eating
eating-
Oni and
yeah.
thus potentially becoming it again.
Yeah, which
Because-
he actually
Oh,
becoming worse,
tentacle
probably.
mouth.
He says he absorbs your power.
He now has a nice little mouth of light tentacles instead of dark tentacles.
God.
It's like I'm going to heaven. Heaven hurts! Heaven hurts!
It burns! It burns!
Now!
You can,
We're all going to pretend that was a good thing, right?
Yes.
so you can eat the corrupted spirit energy and poop out purified spirit energy. No, it works.
I have seen things!
No, Tony's not eating anything.
You've already seen
I
how
agree.
traumatized spirits are. They're just pulled
Not
out
happening.
of his mouth before
freaking
he
way.
eats them.
Even Roman suggested.
That is bad.
He
All
loves
kinds
fish.
of bad.
You like fish, right?
So, the
Maybe
balancing
fish
the
people.
force,
Yeah.
we don't know how long that's going to take.
We don't know how long. It may take a while.
And we have
Chittermonkey.
a job on the line.
We are
here.
on a timer, yes.
Making them reborn will probably take a while too. Hers,
Well,
Or
no,
consuming them.
No.
consume.
changing them into energy doesn't take anything at all.
Thomas did say we shouldn't be sticking Yumi's horns in anything we see.
Exactly.
That's true.
I never said use my horns. Like, I never said I'd actually stick my horns into it.
Good.
I've been talking for like 24 hours with trees about how to use my fucking spiritual horns.
This is true.
I have been talking with trees, people! Trees! Do you know what that means? You're fucking insane?
That totally makes you sound sane.
Turning into a shaman.
What? Is that what you think a shaman is?
Just someone who
yeah.
talks to trees all day. A tree talker?
Well, not just trees.
Isn't your life goal to turn into a tree?
That is one of the final paths.
You do spend most of your time talking to spirits when we're back home. She
It
has
looks like
witnessed
trees
that.
to me.
But not all of them are trees.
Wait a minute. Altros,
Around here?
you could be just like Berkeley.
You could be.
Oh. What are the dangers if we just leave them until we come back this way?
Your mother could get a hold of them again and become more powerful.
Only if she goes through me, supposedly.
Which could happen while we're here. I don't want to leave her with a whole cauldron of juice to use when you're not in your body anymore.
So whoever's standing guard,
Oh, and the vacant sign clicks on. Click.
whoever's standing guard has Jaeger and stands over me as well.
How? Okay.
And who can use Jaeger other than you? What good is Jaeger?
The two of you, spiritual energy works as well. He is spiritual.
So, what actually would using Jaeger on it?
That'd be bad.
That'd be probably
Why?
really
Very
Without
bad.
even
bad.
asking him.
Bad, 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 bad.
Oh, come on.
Let's ask him.
I could try restoring
Ask him
them.
about what?
Jaeger, what's your input on this situation?
Well, if you want the entire place to just collapse, yeah, no problem.
So using Jaeger would be a reiteration of Thomas's lab when Yumi jabbed the horn into it. Yes.
Turned out fine, right?
No, it didn't.
No, it didn't.
Well, if everybody else left first, I could do it. But then
And
again,
she was never heard from again.
I wouldn't leave you in here.
Why? What do you have to gain losing me? What do you have to lose?
Pulls out the scroll, starts on the list.
Look,
Sorry, I said that wrong. What do you have to lose if I am lost with this place?
this is
You? I mean...
this is essence and Oni, and it is my job to take care of that.
How?
They're not Oni yet.
Lots
So
of
thus-
channeling.
Oh no,
They're not Oni yet, so thus it's not your responsibility.
I say. Oh, let's see. Purple bordering on midnight black. Yeah, that's Oni.
That's
all
Oni.
right.
It's not Oni
They're
yet.
talking too
It's
much.
still contained.
It's-
Oh, no.
Oh, god damn it.
they're talking too much. What are you doing?
God damn it.
I'm gonna try to channel what power I have with the horns, try to purify them.
Roll.
What I roll on it.
Nature.
14.
Plus.
Plus.
Yeah.
I don't know what the plus is, that's why I'm
He's
asking
looking
you.
at her character sheet.
Yeah.
There's nothing good that can come of it, but
As you're arguing, Altros and Rowan, there's a bit of a glint of light towards where Yumi was standing.
Oh no.
Was?
Was standing.
Oh no.
Oh, you look at it! Altros!
Oh no.
Rowan!
Why'd she-
Are you looking at it?
Yeah.
Huh! An unclothed Yumi is floating there.
Tail wag.
No, tail straight up. And I'm rolling on the floor going, my eyes! My eyes!
What?
It's an
That's
even.
not good.
There's a
Kill the
blinding. Now everyone else sees this. A blinding white light, and the cauldron just explodes, but not in the kind of violent explosion of death, but in the kind of white light just going into the air, spinning about a whole bunch of times, ricocheting off walls, and then going out the door.
Did we just kill Trish?
We may have.
Yes.
I
Yumi?
literally breathed in some of my drink.
Yumi,
That's not how long we're.
you were concentrating on doing something, and then all you could think about was how it must have sucked for them to be kind of treated this way, and you really, really would have liked them to have a second chance. And then your eyes open, and the cauldron's empty. Your head hurts.
Hornache?
Horny.
Rowan, you have spirit vision on, right?
Yeah.
Her antlers are bigger.
You gonna be
That
okay,
happened.
Trish?
Like, they went from about ye big to about ye big.
8 point.
She just threw shit out of balance again.
Not exaggerating, I inhaled some of my drink all the way down. I could, unfortunately...
Wonderful liquid in the lungs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could feel that.
Liquid
So now
blood.
the balance is out of whack again.
Not at all
But on the
out, but-
positive side.
Yes, the room feels like everything in the world couldn't get you down right now.
That's not right.
No, everything was horrible a few seconds ago, but right now you can't even frown if you wanted to.
Except now Trish, who's still
Driving on the floor!
Oh god, I need to meditate.
At the same time, everyone is feeling a little more antsy in the pantsy.
Avery, did you catch any of that? What did she do?
Let's just say the swamp's gonna have a lot of interesting things happening in the next little bit. Also, I wouldn't suggest any of you sleep together tonight.
Reject you for holes.
What did she...
You okay? Your horns are bigger. You seem a bit more horny than usual.
His command of the language is...
Masterful.
Oh god, I just made this place horribly fertile.
You did. You really did.
Oh crap!
Those spirits need to be reborn somehow,
Uh-huh.
right?
Hooray for life.
Munchkin!
Wait a second.
Hooray for life, Munchkin!
Show me your
Give me a second, I'll give you your shirt back. I see
God.
see your shirt first.
So yes, Yumi, you've successfully rebirthed the spirits somehow. You're not exactly sure where they went or how it's going to work.
This is not good.
Not bad.
No, well...
Oh no! No, you took all the bad right out the window.
The bad went, oh, son of...
When I eventually get up
Uh-huh.
and look around, empty cauldron.
Yeah.
No.
There's a residual white glow in the bottom of it, kind of raising out and sparkling a little.
white glow.
White glow.
No tinge
So
of
white.
black,
No.
purple, nothing.
So
Pearly white.
How much tea can we make in this cauldron?
We can make a lot of tea in this cauldron.
You're going to make holy tea?
Holy imperial tea!
Oh god.
I'm going to just slowly
We're on
trot
the leaves of that
upstairs.
The guards won't let you leave the room.
I need to go
Oh.
meditate in the
That's not
corner.
I think we need to go check on the Tree Brothers.
Oh, brother, where art thou?
Yeah,
Yeah.
old brother, where art thou?
Yeah.
Because if there are only 3 of them and they're all male,
You said they were all male.
Charles,
Well, the problem, that's the names they were given. They could have been
Yeah.
named incorrectly.
Tom, James,
Tom's
No,
Jeff
Tom,
and Gnarls.
Jeff, and Gnarly.
Yeah, good God, guys.
Barkley.
So what
Barkley.
Barkley.
Gnarls Barkley.
So you're gonna go check on them?
Yeah.
It's a solid.
Okay.
Make sure they're okay.
You pop your head out.
You guys okay?
They have really good foliage up there right now.
Oh, you guys are so pretty.
Nice and full.
Oh, like they're like hairs growing in unusual places on them type thing.
No, their heads are actual branches, and
Yeah.
now they have little, like,
Leaves.
actual leaves that have completely budded and sprouted.
And are they confused?
No, they're just around like,
At the moment, I don't have-
so what was that? You guys feel that? Is she in there? Did she do something? Did we miss it? Oh, don't tell me we missed it. We missed something, didn't we? Oh, I knew we were gonna miss something. They're crying.
Are you guys okay?
What'd you do?
I don't know. I made things better, I think. I like your style.
She righted
Did you make all those white things come out?
Yes?
Okay, because they were pretty. They went off everywhere.
That's what were they little spirits?
Uh-huh.
What do the little white things look like?
Meditating so hard.
Balls of light. I don't know.
She did things the short-circuited way.
Spirits usually have a spirit face. Space, little blinky blinks.
So like eggs before they have faces.
What's an egg?
Yeah.
You probably haven't found chicken, so I can't really.
Acorn.
No, they didn't look like acorns.
Spiritual acorns?
Spiritual acorns.
Doesn't matter.
Okay, so Hazuma was rocking herself in a corner.
I'm so happy.
Must reach neutral. So happy.
Just think of blue hair. Oh no, happy! You're so happy!
Holy fuck.
So yes, the guards are following the mistress around, ensuring that she's well taken care of. The rest of you are pretty much being considered as servants.
Just for the record, rubbing the respiratory system, that's a quick way to get drunk.
Yeah, I would imagine.
Yeah. It's like snorting rum.
Yeah.
So
Are they not
there is no
filled with
Zen. They didn't have a chance of being balanced. They just got pretty much factory
Reincarnated.
reset.
Yeah.
But at least they won't remember what happened to them.
Correct.
Which is
And they have another shot at life.
which is the true blessing here.
Altus is trying
all
to
out
just
of whack.
Altus is just trying to steamroll this into a nice
so out
flat
of whack.
pass.
So whenever I
In
go-
Altos's view, this is the best.
So when I get
outcome.
around to going to sleep,
No.
Jaeger's in
For
my
your-
bag,
in your
honey's
point of
in my
view, it's
bag,
not.
all my
It's really
inventions
not.
are in my
Rowan's
bag.
point of view, Yumi's happy. That's all that matters.
I give my bag to
Dad
Miles.
said.
Watch over this so I can't use any of it. Don't give it to me no matter
Zulu.
what I tell you.
Yeah.
It's really hard to concentrate with one of those mechanized beings just looming over you, constantly asking you, "Are you all right?"
It is really hard. That is only a 17.
Do you require assistance? The bedroom is this way.
No.
Do you require
I'm
company?
good. No.
I will remain here and continue to assist you.
Oh, okay.
Do you require nourishment?
Whiz,
Yes.
click, click, whiz, whiz,
It
click.
has been a while since I ate.
Alone at last.
Dum, 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 dum. Here you are, roast rabbit. So happy!
Not cannibal.
This is
I'm
so
a vegetarian.
This is so
You give her
unsaid.
some garnishes, just the carrots, parsley type thing.
That is.
Dum, 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 dum.
Cannibal hair.
Pulls the apple out of its mouth and gives it to her.
Grabs the rabbit while she's not paying
God,
attention.
why?
Oh,
Why am I happy about
this
this?
rabbit smells amazing, by the way.
Miles, sometimes this for the
Right
ball.
in front of me?
If you're
Wow,
hungry,
that's a. I'm gonna eat this.
other room.
I thought you kind of did eat.
Not the herbivores.
Oh crap.
Not her.
Oh, that actually carries over. You guys actually. Oh.
I'll explain when. Just go ahead, take me
All right.
Taboo.
I'll be
This
there in a
place is
minute.
terrifying. I don't like it here.
Okay.
It is harshing your zen, seriously.
It really is.
You are brought garnishes, but the equivalent of what you'd put to make a steak look nice, like parsley and little circlets of onions.
It's still veggies.
Even
food.
Rowan
It's still at
knows
least
that only
a light meal.
hyenas we eat their own kind.
Hey, I'm a hyena.
We'll
Chef, Jeff.
eat their own kind if they've already failed the pack, but we'll leave that alone.
Yumi, you've given life. Yay!
It's part of a ceremony.
Oh.
It's different.
Oh.
It's completely different.
Oh, I just had a thought.
Mm-hmm.
You know
Very
who was
good
out there
Mm-hmm.
floating around upstairs?
Selkie.
Selkie.
He has snack.
I'm sure he had a wonderful snack.
Yeah, I'm sure he got at least one of them, if not like 3.
Just putting that out there.
Yeah.
Cat chasing a ball of yarn,
Yeah.
and then 100 balls of yarns come out.
and even worse, we were introduced as her sister and her sister's husband or betrothed.
Fiance.
So
It's
not
nothing.
getting separate rooms.
There was only 2 rooms, Rowan.
Stupid AI.
So
Too tight.
you are brought to the master bedroom, and your mother didn't live small. No. The bed is luxurious, and you could probably fit some kind of ship on it.
Oh my God.
It's measured in acreage.
Pretty much.
So there's plenty of room for at least 3 to 5 people without even touching.
Oh, more than that.
Remembering that the others
More than
there.
that.
A lot
Sorry,
more than
3 to
that.
6, but still.
The wardrobe is, we'll just say every part of it is flattering and fits you to a T if you want to try them on.
God damn it.
She made this place for you.
No, it's
For her.
Anything at all
Because
with
Tony
long
was her
sleeves?
second body.
Yep.
Is there anything at all in there with long sleeves?
A bathroom.
I'm pilfering the bathrobe.
Okay.
what is this? Like a Radisson Inn hotel? You're pilfering the towels and bathrobes?
The rest of you are brought
so-
to
Because I
the
can
servants.
use that
Well, sorry.
with this.
You two are brought to the
Subtracting
servants' quarters whenever
And
you're
Miles.
ready. Miles, yes.
Yes, Miles with us.
Once I finish rocking myself.
Actually, as far as the servant's concerned, you two are the only one that are getting a separate room. I cleaned the other 3.
They got claimed as servants. These two were sister and fiance.
Yeah.
So we're getting stuck in one room.
You two are brought
Tony.
to the servants' quarters, which is a large-ish room.
Thanks, Tony!
They might have had 20 servants at some point, but there's nothing here. It hasn't been used in a long time, but it's immaculate. Not a single spider web, not a single bit of dust.
That's something at least.
It's dry.
It's dry, and there are clothes.
Miles will. Well,
Oh my goodness! Damn it! Damn it!
everything's got
Damn
files
it!
in the
Damn it!
in the wrong place.
Yeah. Once I want to find a pair of pants that fit.
Well, you could probably sew.
Next time
some
when we're
together.
back at Fuku's Rest, apparently they have humans there quite often.
They don't necessarily know it, though.
All right, no, we've been told.
Yes, but he was still an oddity at
I'm
the
not sure I
end,
wanna
which
know.
means that it's not necessarily the full
I
town.
don't know if I want to
The
know.
spindle made the
What?
Well, Jim is laughing.
Something happened and now Jim is exploding in death.
Mark passed him a note, and now he's laughing.
The wedding's gonna be soon. Yeah.
Moving on. So yes, the servants' quarter. You have a pick of beds. They're not really comfortable. They were obviously made for this. There are books to read.
Monk. I've slept
Yeah.
in worse.
before I
There
go,
are books to read.
before I go to sleep, I do fashion
do
a
like
pair of
books.
pants for Miles out of all the available material.
Roll.
Just roll.
Roll.
There's a lot of fabric to pick from.
13 plus.
Okay. As you're snooping about, you accidentally knock over a candelabra, which causes one of the doors to swivel open.
Peek in.
Of course.
Yeah, there's a stairway that kind of circles downwards.
A lot.
Yumi! And Rowan.
The
for that
laboratory
matter.
has a sub-laboratory?
Of course!
I found a secret room.
Secret
I'm not
backup
going down there
laboratory.
alone. Bad things will
Okay, I'm
happen.
coming.
Don't touch your horn saying.
You were just about to open the door to the guest room.
So close.
Tony, you bitch.
So close. So let's take off the armor on right now. Yumi!
Tony's such a cockblock.
Yep.
Really is.
Technically, I called for both of them
Yep.
and stated that there was possible danger, so.
I don't know what happened. She drowned in a pool of Oni. I don't know why.
Just want to hold it down to the bubble stop. But it's forever bubbling. I'll be here for a while.
I was like, now I gotta get my new body. What happened to my body?
And I used
She interrupted me.
Bubble Morse code for Imperial code to give Rowan the orders to lure Yumi that way.
Alright, so you go up to Tony's room. She's in a bathrobe, and she's telling you that she found a secret room. There's a bookcase that has swiveled a little, and it leads down.
Stairs.
Cool.
Yeah, I knocked over candelabra, so it's a secret room within a secret place. I was
Of
not.
course it is. They can't have anything simple. Stupid fucking arcane use.
Yes,
So-
that's kind of the reason that
I'm
the
going down the
arcane
stairs.
So you
user is
want-
not going alone.
So, you want to check out Tony's tunnel?
Technically, it's Tony's mom's tunnel.
Droop.
Meh.
Well, Yumi's already down that way, so clearly
I'm
Rowan
going
should
down
too.
the goddamn stairs.
Alright, you get down there, and there's a, it's a small room. It's about no larger than what we're in right now. It's very dark, but there are arcane lit.
This small?
For the mansion you're in, yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
The room is lit by 4 purple light torches. There is a large book with a dais just there, and it seems to be just resonating arcane energy.
Okay. Keep
Buzzing
an eye
with
out,
it.
Keep an eye for a moment. I go over to the book and glance at it.
Necro-telecom.
You're going to read it?
They've both been warned. Yes.
All right. It's a ritual of some sort.
Is it chained down?
It has a lot of arcane scripture to it, but you just can't make out the
there's a
formula.
spell
You're
missing.
not sure what it's
Right.
for.
And there's a spell.
As far as you know, it's to either duplicate something or make something new.
You may be a clone.
Good chance of it.
Technically, making something new is not necessarily a clone, but
Make something new from something old.
I
You're a clone.
I
Something
read it
borrowed,
out.
something
I
boot.
read out loud.
Yeah.
'Cause, well,
Yeah, she's reading the equivalent of someone that's reading Cantonese to you all.
King Pao Si.
Speaking
Si
of
Tuan
reading,
Koi Kai Song.
the books in the servants' quarters. What are they about?
Chinese to me.
Serving your.
You open them up
Serving
and
your master, doing it right.
they're scriptures that are very obvious, magic for dummies.
Yeah, no.
Arcane, yeah, just what you need.
No.
Just what I need.
Yeah, it breaks it down to the basics of do this and that and you can pass a broom.
They can't read
I'm
that.
gonna go back to trying to
Roll to read
meditate.
those. Wait, damn it.
So yes. You're reading a spell or ritual. The components are really
pillow fort.
twisted.
Hey, there are
the book
20
be
odd
removed
pillows
from where
here.
it is?
It is actually here to the table, and it is about ye big, and it is one of those oversized books that you would probably just close it and leave it on the table.
It's as big as the dining room table.
You would probably need a
Even
Tensor's
Roland
floating
would
disc.
have trouble
Yeah.
carrying it.
You need some kind of machination
Or
magic-
chain it to somebody's back and they carry it along.
You got it.
Yeah,
Or a
I'm not having my
spell.
companion.
Strapped to Gordon.
I do have an ability to, but no.
Strapped to one of the servitors upstairs.
Exactly.
Hear me? Roll.
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 7.
Okay. You're looking around, and you see something familiar on one of the shelves. It's kind of shaped like a horn.
Oh, fuck. Alright. Is there another cauldron nearby?
There's only one cauldron you know of.
We already purified it.
Anybody want anything from
You
upstairs?
didn't already purify it.
No.
We're not there. We're in the servants' quarters.
No. Real life.
No.
Are you?
26 perception. You're trying to be stealthy.
Ellie, Mark, want anything from upstairs?
Okay.
I need some water. That is
Grab
really
water.
You do
fucking
it.
with me at the moment.
Go get
Rowan, you're watching Tony, and then you turn, and you just see Yumi raising a piece of wood to her head.
No! No!
There's a blinding flashing light even for you.
Do I see mind blowing?
Outros, you're sitting there, you're going, flip, flip, oh no! And it's just like this static just goes from your tail, straight to the back of your neck, and straight to yours, and you're like,
And the head goes.
It was already not Zen. You made it worse.
No one else can have this power! It's too dangerous!
so remember how
I'm
she,
doing the world a favor!
remember how she had little nubs?
He's trying to send a piece of horn to
The
Now
Great
she's
White
got a
Dagger,
full
I send it
rack.
back to Daddy!
It'll take me.
She had small nubs in the real world and large spiritual rack.
Yeah.
Now her real horns are the size of her old spiritual rack,
Crap!
and the spiritual rack still remains the same. However, she no longer has orange whatsoever
She's
across her
completely
body.
white.
You are
Oh,
purely white.
You're
Albino
not pale
fox?
there.
Well,
Albino
I'm
fox.
an albino fox!
I'm definitely taking figurines home
Oops.
to repaint them.
We're gonna end it there.
Well, I guess it's time I get my new outfit then, to be a daughter, apparently!
Okay, so Yumi has
I'm just
to be
looking at it
repainted
trying to
white.
figure all
What
white.
color does your
All
outfit
white.
need to be painted?
White. Everything
It's
got bleached.
actually white and green, I think, is what I originally made the original outfit, because
Yeah.
it's white with, like, the green edging.
I'm gonna make it a real pale green because that would otherwise be way too much. Presumably
You mean
they
the
have
white as opposed to
purple all
Gandalf
through
the
her,
white.
Yep.
And the others just need
I'm
to
going
match
purple
up.
at the edges.
Actually, his Altros' outfit changed.
So
in
for
it.
ending
He
in
has
there.
a nicer outfit from
Hmm?
the.
No, but I wear my old robes over it.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
so,
people
if
don't-
anything, I need to just put a little leaf on your hat.
And
Some
I
people
upgraded
fail with
my
their skill
robes.
challenges.
The skill challenge is worth 150 for the
Really
fail.
needs more. I'll be back in a minute.
Aye.
The finding of the ritual spill book is going to be worth another 150, so that's 300. And the freeing of the souls is another 300. You guys did find the best way of dealing with it that wasn't just Zen Release. With Zen Release, you might have been able to communicate with them and find out what had happened.
Yeah.
But you would have been dealing with some very, very angry
Well,
spirits.
insane. They would have been
If, yeah,
outrageous.
had you failed your roll,
Oh,
one of you
God.
may have been possessed.
Yeah.
So how many points was that total?
That was
Would've been
600
really bad,
total?
yeah.
600? So
Yeah.
we're up to 1,500.
The way Ali took it,
What?
What?
No.
What?
remember that you have the printout.
We're at 10. We're at 10-9. Like
So we're-
When we
10,900
started,
left.
so now we're at
10, yeah,
11.
10-9. So now we're at 11.
I have 11,800.
11,800.
11,500.
11.5.
Is what we're at.
Here, I need pencil.
We were at
We were at 900.
No,
we were at
10,000
We're at
plus 900.
10,900, and now we're at 11,500.
Yeah,
Pencil.
that's right. Jen has it
Yeah.
right.
So we're at 11.5.
Yeah.
So I just
Yes.
you
Just-
can, you,
I had-
you need to
I
get
had
out of
that
here.
we were
You
at
really
11,000.
do.
I don't like this place.
Just out of
anymore.
character, obliterating them would have pretty much darkened Trisha's characters
Forever.
to a point where it was just a revolving door for the mother.
Yeah.
It was kind of set up that way. The Zenning them would have allowed you to communicate with one or two of the spirits to try and
Yeah.
figure out what had happened to put them there.
Yeah.
And the renewal or reincarnation just purely gave them a second chance and was the nicest thing you could do to them.
Be honest, how many did Silky eat?
Be-
Selkie ate 3.
So
Out of-
Damn it, Selkie.
so besides
uncountable.
so besides screwing up her balance,
Oh god, everything is
incredibly
so. out of whack
so,
here.
but that's just
That's
her
par for
balance.
the course.
Yeah. You're traveling with these people is throwing you all out of whack, but it's
So
teaching
out
you
of
so
whack.
many things. You can't truly learn to stay Zen if you're always Zen.
It's true.
And it has set you on the
It
path
provides
of,
a nice
of
challenge.
blue hair.
Yeah, you know those tree guys were made by him.
Yeah.
Purple hair.
Yeah.
With
No,
indigo babies.
but she's been set on the path
Alright.
of blue hair,
Yeah.
and she's becoming her own.
Yeah.
So we'll go around the table and we'll ask good, bad, and the ugly. Allie, good, bad, the ugly.
Remind me not to breathe.
I actually
Okay.
did the horn thing for a reason. I didn't just
Yeah.
do it for Yumi being a shithead. I did it
Future
because
thing.
no one
I know
else
that
can handle the
right
power
now,
of the
future
horns.
thing.
Yes,
Which is why she took it. She's like, I cannot leave this here. It's too much of a danger.
After what it's done to me, I can't let someone else
Yeah.
have this.
Exactly.
So you sharded the horn out of responsibility?
Yeah, pretty much.
Magic powder!
Concentrate. And then like breathe.
Oh,
And then-
shit!
And then it is you.
Yeah, well, she's going to have to explain the
After
real life
finishing
horn.
this
Yeah,
one,
by the way, your spirit vision does turn off now.
So
At least
what
I
was
won't
on
get
that
slapped anymore.
Just like Rowan can't turn off his spirit vision?
Yep.
Except I'm all white now. Go home and explain it to my parents.
Die.
Yeah, so, I fell into a vat
I'll
of
admit it wasn't
bleach
interesting enough bacon.
Repeatedly.
repeatedly,
Especially
and I had
when
some
feeling
creepy ass
wrong.
wolf cubs.
On the bright side, you're no longer a soulless gypsy.
Fuck you.
This is
Soulless
true.
gypsy. Sorry.
I'm no longer a soulless ginger, this is true.
Yes.
Hey!
Is that everything, Allie? Any bad?
I'm a hot
No,
ginger,
it was
thank
good.
you.
Okay. Mark? Good, bad, ugly?
And Rowan's finally starting to notice.
They didn't get to kill
Yes,
the king.
yes, Roman's
No, you
Yeah,
didn't get to kill
active
anything.
and territorial and everything.
But you
I
are
know,
moving
it's
towards
impressive.
something.
Making babies?
Well, that's one thing.
Making pancakes.
You are
Making
moving
bacon
towards... There's something to the south.
Yeah.
There's another thing to the south.
Yeah,
Many
little
things
bit,
out south.
rematch between me and a certain
Certain god.
demigod.
Damn it.
Oh, now he's a demigod. You reduced him from god to demigod?
I killed him once.
Yeah.
God.
Now he's a demigod.
That powerful.
You're also not Hercules the Henge.
Heroes on story.
Anything else?
I'm good.
Things you'd like to see in the future?
More killing.
More
I
killing.
mean,
Oh, good god.
now
Trish?
Breathing rum is painful, and I don't recommend it to anybody.
Anything else?
That's a hazard around here.
It's actually no. I'm really enjoying the storytelling, even if it is starting to affect my dreams on the day of.
What is he gonna do to me now?
It was more of I was looking at Paragon Paths before I left, which I should not do because most of them don't fit Tony, other than the Self-Forge or whatever it is. And there's no good way to get to that Paragon.
I haven't even looked at
Was
Paragon.
that Soul Forge, you said?
Self-Forge. You
haven't looked
literally
at
start
Paragon
replacing
either.
your
I'd rather
limbs with mechanical replacements.
You upgrade
I
yourself.
would have...
Replacements.
Altros would have words on that.
You become RoboCop.
But it gets rid of the taint.
What about
It does.
And that's
multi-classing into something else
exactly
for a
the issue.
Paragon?
Well, technically, I am I haven't looked at any of the Paragons for Warlord, which is what Tony actually has multi-classed into.
Oh, that'd actually be really awesome.
I'll have to look
Yeah.
at them.
Look at some of the Warlord Paragons, because you might find something really good in there.
Yeah, 'cause if
With
you
the
look
way
at
she's
my,
going.
If you look at my new really nice abilities, they're all Warlord based, and they're actually very fitting.
Nice.
So what else? Anything else to add?
The story.
Your mom's a bitch.
Yeah, your mom's a bitch.
Your mom
I'm
was
still at my real life one. That's actually saying something.
Out of character, by the way, those souls were the servants that she just
I guess.
cultivated.
Yeah, that wasn't hard to guess. Good to know Joseph's not as bad as I was expecting.
Joe's is pretty down to earth.
Well, she's a pirate.
Fuck, Mark!
What?
What does
His
it say?
fucking note!
His note was amazing. His note said, "If any of the tree dudes die, I'm going to keep the corpses to make them into equipment."
Oh God!
That's why I was laughing.
Like I said, it wasn't a note to me.
They were made by blue hair.
Jen, which means they have spiritual powers.
Yeah, I know.
So if they die, they'll make great equipment.
Like I
At least
told
we
you,
didn't
I
make any
saw the
Oni.
note, but
That was a possibility
Oh
if you had
God!
failed.
yeah.
There would have been Oni that would have pledged their allegiance to you, or at least their
That's
You
not
know,
good either.
undying love
malevolence
towards you who made them.
And by
Oh,
you,
God, yeah.
it would primarily be aimed at the arcane user, I presume.
No.
No.
It would have been if she like
User?
failed at Zen or something
Yeah.
like that too.
Yeah.
She would have pretty much sent those dark spirits out. They would have claimed a body, and then they would have said that the
Returned.
purple hair was the one that made them.
And that would have really fucked Suzumu something fierce.
Well, I would have met blue hair.
oh, he would have been pissed.
As he
Would've
came
been
back to kick
You would
your
have come
ass.
to
I don't
exterminate
think
me.
your dreams would have made it to reality at that point.
Oh, they'd be sparring. Just
I did have lovely dreams.
replace sparring with beating the fuck out of each other.
Yeah.
Instead of that other kind of sparring there.
I did have lovely blue hair dreams.
What's sparring?
Unfortunately, you didn't get to do the clearing thing, but there is more stuff coming for you, as you can guess, because you keep hearing more and more about
The
how you just missed
monasteries.
him. And the
Yeah.
monastery that you have to go and see, and that
Yeah,
brooch.
I have to go check that out.
Brooch.
Yeah, we gotta get that brooch back.
Is it
That
amulet or brooch? I forgot.
It was
Brooch.
an amulet.
Yeah, it's an amulet.
No, it's amulet. Yeah, 'cause
It was
it's hanging
amulet.
out.
Either way,
Yeah, we gotta get that back.
We gotta get it
the
back.
purple hair.
We get
Purple
back.
hair
and we
eyes.
sold it.
I sold it! To who? To her?
You
20 bucks!
bastard!
Damn it!
Yeah.
Well, you just forfeited your life.
See, realistically, that's how I'll become a Self-Forge. I'll cut off the corrupted arm just to not have to deal with it as directly anymore.
Cut your nose off
We
to spite
need
your face.
2 homing devices. One on Yumi, one on Tony.
This is becoming a running gag.
At least I'm intelligent enough to disarm myself before the possible risk. Yumi just is a perpetual risk.
So you literally want to disarm
To be
yourself?
fair, I'm
I
doing
literally
things
put
better
everything
now.
You are,
into
which-
my
which-
bag.
I'm doing things for the greater good.
Yes.
Which shocked
Good,
us.
good.
Mind you,
Is that my
Ultros didn't
sister
see you
said,
do it.
You know,
All
okay, fine, if that's your
Ultros
problem,
knows is,
cut off my arm.
oh shit, something happened.
Yes, I'll treat it the equivalent of, I'm going to read this book. Oh, it's arcane stuff. Whatever. Oh
Wait.
god. It's as though 1,000 voices just screamed out in terror and were silenced.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course, when she sees her again, she'll be like, "What did you do?"
You made me! Wait, you...
And realistically, Tony only has one thing to say with that. Well, who was keeping their eyes on the fox?
The
I
wolf.
was supposed to be rowing.
Yes, and he went, huh?
He's busy drooling. Someone else should have been watching her. Okay,
Yeah,
also
no
busy
one
drooling.
was.
So who?
Hazumu. Who would have been like, what are you doing, Yumi? Putting horns in my head. Okay.
Miles?
Miles was sitting somewhere else.
Have we explained to Hazumu the origins of the horn? No,
Nope, she doesn't even know she has horns.
Oh yes, no, you were there. You
I
were
was there. I can't see them. I don't. Well,
You'll
now
see
I
them
can.
now.
You've gone fully white and you've got
Apparently.
massive
You went
horns
full, you
now.
went full retard.
What? So
You were
who's-
a full retard, Jim.
wait.
So now my
Ladies, so
where
who's
did
going
you
to
get
actually
those?
draw that out of the possibilities here?
Either one of us.
The white fox.
The white fox with
What
horns.
does the fox say? Badger did it.
Do I still have the black paws, or just everything's pure white?
You have the black.
I mean, like
Oh yes, at the very end.
pads?
like
Yeah.
like they normally do.
Yes.
With
The
the
feet.
black tips. Yeah, okay.
So what's
Instead of
the-
having the orange and white, I'm just pure white.
Is your outfit still pink?
No, the outfit is all like a new outfit that is being made is
Green
the new
and
outfit I've designed for her. Yeah, it's green and white, and it's like a Chinese pantsuit. It's interesting. It's based off the Pandawa. It's like a
Well,
mix of the Pandawa outfit.
when I repaint you, I'll make you a
The
pale
crop
green.
top
Yeah,
and the
it's-
flippy band.
Ultros.
yeah, it's kind of the sloopy pants.
Positives,
It's
negatives, what the
interesting.
fuckeries.
And her hair's up in a ponytail now instead of the buns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Humans wandering around.
Figurines.
Well, yeah,
No-
everywhere.
nobody noticing.
But I'll at least
You-
change your colors. When
people
I
have known
upload
Yeah,
about
pretty
these
much
things.
just
Portals.
she's white. The outfit is
I
white
tell you
with
that
like green
her
edges.
family is
Just go
really
green
in a
edges
lot to
around
answer
it.
Okay, so I'll
for.
paint a
Oh,
white
yeah.
first, and then I'll just smear some.
But you know, when she's in that
Just pretty much any of the
corset,
edges of
you
the-
just.
I have a hard time considering that. I understand that, which is why I'm taking the -5
Edge
on
around there.
any skill
edge around
rolls right
here,
now.
up
It's like
that.
he's
Just make sure
And
you
then
don't somehow
just down
find your way
the
into
side
her
of the
room
thing.
tonight.
Like,
Because
God.
that would be
Right
bad,
on.
because you're all very
Yeah,
fertile.
Well, she have changed the entire outfit.
well, I've been
changed the outfit
banished
entirely.
off to the
So just
servants'
along the
quarters,
edges of it.
and
I'm
I'm
around
making a
it.
pillow fort.
Or
This
do
would be
like an
very bad.
off-white color
Just
with the
imagine
base
for,
and the
like-
green around it.
And she herself.
You
pretty
need
much
something.
entirely
I don't want to
white.
find out what.
Yeah.
I actually tried
Well,
to get
it's-
dancing
you know,
horse. I could.
he's probably at
That's
this point.
okay,
now,
you don't think you need to.
afterwards, always
You have
looking
no idea how
at the
much,
edge of the room.
material-
Just pretty much leave
Is
the
the edge
black
of the room
black,
moving? Is it
and then
getting
put
smaller?
where all the oranges make
He's
that
waiting
look
for
the
things
same.
to collapse.
Because that's pretty much what she's gonna look like from
That's
now
not
on.
enough.
Yeah, I've got an actual image of what I originally designed for that, like
If
the
you
daughter
have-
version of her a while back.
Also,
Now
if
you're
you have
somewhere.
any
Add
coloring,
horns and fix the color.
Yeah.
if you have any coloring for your gnome, that'd be appreciated too. 'Cause
I have to redesign the gnome. I haven't got a full thing for her yet, so.
no rush. As you saw on Tumblr, I only have made the very base images so far.
Gotta
You're-
figure out what to do for.
So from my perspective, very very good. A lot of character development and a lot of character growth on that one.
Yo.
You guys are getting to a very fun part because the shit is aiming for the fan from. Let me count.
Multiple directions.
Oh yeah, at least five directions,
the
and
same
you've
order
just
as the way
aimed
I
another
have
cannon
it,
towards
respectively.
it.
Yay!
Yeah.
So
Pissed
You
off
don't need
Tony's
to make sure I
mom by
wasn't
taking out
that
one of her
exact
power
context with
units.
everybody.
it was a backup. It was a backup battery that would replenish something that she was planning on doing. So yeah, you completely annihilated that.
Open on it.
Yeah.
Good job.
Well,
Shit happens.
his fingers
Anything
are
that upsets
literally
Tony's
upside
mom
my thumb.
is a good thing.
My hair is white too now.
Yeah,
Yes.
everything is white except the tips of your paws.
Yeah.
And I'm slowly turning purple.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna turn your finger.
Good day.
I'm gonna make
Good
your
day.
figurine purple when I recolor.
I'm
Yeah,
going to
just make it
redraw
full
you
purple.
entirely.
I'm technically going slowly purple, but just make it.
Well, they are long term.
I just went flash.
Yours needs
Yep.
a leaf on it, apparently.
Yeah. A leaf on top of the hat.
Yep. And that was pretty good.
Yeah.
I liked
Rowan's
how
is
the
unchanged.
characters
I just
really
didn't touch
stuck
it
to
up.
their guns, and when you all were arguing and not coming up with a final plan, the rogue went and did.
Yumi does what Yumi does.
So, yeah, Tony's really getting intolerant of her group mates.
Oh, really?
Ah.
What?
Rowan came off his stand.
Yep.
Run, Rowan! Run while you can! Freedom!
Fine, I'm reclaiming the coin that's in the side of this.
Yeah.
Alright, that will be it for tonight. So thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time on Spirithearth.
What's this about getting intolerant of your group mates here?